Welcome back, people. We got some more Fishing Planet for you guys here again today. I managed to find a new hotspot in Maku Lake. Okay, so apologies for yesterday. I know yesterday I didn't stream, but that's because I've been making some good content. How's it going, Aaron? Good to see you again, man. Yeah, I've been busy making content. As I said, if I don't ever stream on a certain day that I say, it would be only because I'm busy making content. So yeah, I've been busy making good content. Them videos are yet to come. We got to be patient and wait for those. I got a lot of editing to do. But apart from that, it's good. Alright, give me a second. I get set up and then we'll be into it. I'm excited to show you this new hotspot. It looks absolutely... It looks awesome. It looks nice, but we catch really fast, so that's the best thing. I actually might think that this spot could actually be better than any other spot that I've found in Maku Lake. Now, normally I would fish the two Arapaima hotspots, but I found a new one and it does look really, really awesome. How's it going, Eric? Good to see you again. You coming to fish today, Dad? Okay. I adjusted my mic. Can everybody hear me okay? Just checking. Do I need to take my mic volume up or is it good? Let me know if I need to take the volume up. I'm getting buffering. Volume up? Okay, I can do that. Okay, is that any better? Alright, let's get into it. I'm excited to show you this new hotspot. It looks absolutely awesome. Okay, here we go. Alright, so this is my setup, the same setup as what I normally... Perfect, that's better like that. Okay, good. Alright, I'm excited about this. This is actually, let me turn the volume down just a little bit on that music. This is actually a spot a nearer spot that I used to fish. So is what I did is I jumped on the boat, I went around, and I just saw a lot of movement on the water. And again, I saw lily pads. I always look out for lily pads, bits of things sticking out the water. You'll join me soon? Alright, awesome. Okay, so let's show you whereabouts we are. So on the map, there we are at the boat. So you jump on the boat. That's where, in fact, you know what? I'm going to quickly drive to this spot to show you rather than just pinpointing it out on the map. I will pinpoint it out on the map when I get there as well. So head to the spot where the boat is. Obviously, you're going to need a boat. I'm pretty sure everyone who's in this lake by now has a boat. But if you don't, you could always rent one. So we get started up. Oh, let me add game audio. Hold on. Always forget about the game audio. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then we head this way. Hopefully the boat's not too loud. So we got this part here, over here. You can fish off there. And then this spot here. Again, I have showed this spot, but I haven't showed exactly the location. So this is definitely a new location that I've found. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, let's get on. So I'm going to show you on the tablet whereabouts we are as well, so don't worry about that. Normally I would fish off here. I showed this as a hotspot. A separate video of around here for piranha, out there for the prayer unique, and obviously casting out this way. And yet all this time, right beside me, is probably the best hotspot I've ever found on Maku Lake, right here. It is... It's absolutely insane. Now, I do only have 668 pounds in the net, but that was because I was driving around a few different spots first. I actually come round here on the boat, and when I come round here on the boat, there was, as you see there, there's movement there right now. Lots of movement there, lots of movement here. I'm going to show you guys how good this spot is. Also today, after I finish the stream, I am going to upload a separate video of this spot, just in case anybody misses the live stream and they don't want to come back and rewatch the whole stream, and for new subscribers as well. So I will make a separate video on it, but I'll pull out the tablet real quick. This is where we are. So that there was the prayer, the piranha. There's the prayer. Cast out this way. Out this way is the prayer as well. But here we've caught some arapaima, as you can see. But not just arapaima. There's a lot of different fish here as unique as well, and it works amazing. So I'm gonna jump to a sunny day. That's what we spend our real money on, bait coins, 52,000 for that day. Let's keep on going. We want to fish the sunny day. All right, so here we go, 5 a.m. I'm going to show you how fast this is. I honestly think this is probably the best hotspot. We made different videos of different hotspots, but this is insane. Absolutely insane how fast you catch here. So I'm using some large minnows like I normally do. I'm going to be using some shiners as well. Get them all set out. So just pretty much straight in front of me, I'm casting around about 80 feet ish, just over, just under, just in front of me, but also there where that marker is there, so you can cast just here in front and you can cast just here to the left. Look at that, we got a fish on already. 5:02. We started at 5. That's insane, and it is going to just keep on going like that as well. So we can catch here, we can catch the unique prayer, the unique, what is it called? This one we can catch as unique as well. We can catch a unique piranha, and let me see what other one it was. Unique Byra as well. Unique Silver Ara. So there's quite a few uniques here as well. And again, I haven't been fishing this spot too long, if I'm honest. I've only been real time. I've probably only been fishing it for about 30 minutes, but I know it's a hot spot for sure, just because of how fast I caught that fish. I've been catching fish insanely fast. Now you can use your float rod as well. So we've got 3 rods there. We've got 1 rod there. So I'm going to put this float rod there as well. 5 rods set out. I want it to around about 80, close to 80 feet. Alright, yeah, so yesterday, apologies for no streaming yesterday. When I don't stream, it means that I'm making content. Sometimes I can't make the blogs if I'm streaming all the time. Sometimes I do have to take some time to make some blogs outside. So there we go. First fish on, arapaima. The other rod's about to go as well. There goes the other one. I do notice you do get quite a few snags here as well. That's one thing I've definitely noticed. But how fast you catch, it is absolutely insane. I think this might be the best new hotspot, honestly. I think it might be. I'm so glad that stopped. It was very loud in my ear. So for anyone who's new, there is an update coming. I thought about a week or two, but they're saying that it could be towards the end of September. It says up to 2 weeks to the end of September, so we've got a little bit of time to wait for that to come. But within the time we're waiting for the new update, means that I can get as much cash as I can to show that new content. So if you're interested in Fishing Planet, good reason to subscribe. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream as well. Lets us know you still enjoy Fishing Planet. Let's reset this rod out again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that new update. As soon as that update drops, I'm going to be live streaming the update as soon as it's available. As quick as I can, I'm going to be showing it. I'm losing audio in that one. I always lose audio in my left. There we go. Twist the wire a little bit. You only fish with 1 or 2 bottom rods, it gets too crazy with 3 or more. Realising, do you know what? My dad used to do that as well. My dad used to fish with just the 1 to 2 rods, because he said it just gets too crazy and he don't know how I do it. But do you know what? Practice does make perfect, man. It really does. The more you do it, It does get a little bit bonkers at times, it does, because the bite alarms all going off all at the same time, but that's how we catch so fast. The more lines you've got in the water, the more chance you got to catch quicker. Also, we can catch some unique butterfly peacock here as well. Forgot to mention that. So there's quite a few fish here at this spot you can catch. Let me just check something. It keeps on showing that I'm buffering for some reason. And that's the float rod. Yeah, that bit of, I gotta stand a little bit closer. We keep on showing that part there, so we can catch this as unique here as well. That maybe I should have went a little bit to the right there, but oh well, it's done now. I don't know what rod it is either, because they're all heavy chasers. I don't know which rod, which number, so we're gonna have to search through. We're gonna have to search through and see which one's snagged up. Okay, so it's not that one. There you go, we found it. I think there was another one as well that was snagged, wasn't there? Or was it just that one? Yeah, there you go, that's the other one that was snagged as well. Let me just check this one. Well, that one was as well. Okay, well, good job I checked it, because otherwise we would have been waiting for a fish and we would have had no interest at all. So yeah, there is quite a few snags at this spot, but what a spot this is. Absolutely amazing place. So give me 1 sec, I'm just trying to check my internet. On my side it keeps showing buffering really bad. The float rod just had a ding to it. There we go. Wow, that was a quick take. So you could do this with all just float rods, but I like to use them heavy chasers. You're just getting set up. Alright, awesome. I'm in a private room anyway. Well, friends only room, so this is an amazing spot. I absolutely love this spot. I can't believe that after all this time of me showing new updates and showing hot spots and all the fish in this place, that I've only just come across this spot now. And that is exactly why sometimes I just jump on a boat and I just go around and I just look. I just drive around everywhere and I just look really, really close for where I think would be a good spot. Now, I'm not sure if anybody's ever shown this hot spot before. I couldn't tell you. I haven't looked. I don't know. But nonetheless, I still found this spot by myself. So for that fact, we're going to stream it here. And then I'm going to also, as I said, I've made a separate video before I set this stream up. I made a separate video of fishing here. So if you've already watched the stream, maybe you might not be that interested in checking out that video, but if you want to show your support, you always can, just by going to check it out. It don't seem to be as quick as what I first started off with, I gotta be honest. It is still fast paced, but I was fishing from after 6 PM, and normally it's from 5 AM where it's really, really good, but even later on in the day, like from 7 AM sorry, onwards, it is still really, really quick pace. So in one day I could definitely fill my net up at this spot here. I could definitely fill my net up in one day, and it's good as well because we get the odd unique fish here as well. There's a tiny little one there. That is absolutely tiny. So I'm running premium, just to mention, just in case anybody wonders how much XP and cash I'm getting. I'm using premium. You don't have to buy premium. You could play this game without ever spending any money, but without premium, the grind is so real. And for me, I do need to have premium, just because Always making new content. I've got loads and loads of more videos of Fishing Planet to come, but I've just got to spend so much time trying to edit everything, so keep an eye out for those videos. At some point they will be coming. I'm going to stream here today, then after I finish streaming, I think I'm going to spend a good 5-6 hours trying to edit all different types of videos. Let me try and find, there you go, that's the one that was snagged up. Yeah, the premium I ended up buying, that was so worth it, man. For a year. I don't know if it's still on offer. I will have a look in a minute just in case anyone's interested, but I brought premium and it gave me, how long was it? For 1 year. That's the only thing that is a little bit of a pain here, as I said. The snags. The snags are... I come out of a snag out of that one, and I get a snag on another one. Yeah, the snags are a little bit of a wet boot, but I like the pace. What? I checked all the rods. Which one was snagged up? Okay, that one. There we go. So yeah, I haven't tried spinning here, and that is just because you can't really cast that far, so I would probably recommend, if you're going to fish here, probably more bait than anything. Let me just take my mic down a little bit, because it's a little bit in the way of my chat there. The premium isn't available on PS4. Okay. So yeah, I'm on PC today. We do also play PS4. I was going to play some PS4 today, but I want to make sure that I've got plenty of cash for that new update, because if I don't have the cash, I'm not going to be able to show that content. And again, I have also, last time we did a stream, I had 1,200,000 and something odd thousand, close to 1.3, and now I got 1.1, and that is because I've been making videos on PC as well. So I gotta earn that money back. By the time the update drops, I want to try and get close to around about 1.5 million at minimum. If I can, close to 2 million would be better, but we'll see. I might do PS4 tomorrow, or if not, it's Tuesday today, isn't it? Yeah, Tuesday. So I'll either do PS4 tomorrow, or if not, Thursday. I will definitely do PS4 this week again, because on there I've got next to nothing on cash. The cash is so low on there. I really do need to. I think it's what I would do is when I play the PS4, I'm gonna buy 1 day premium, and then get the cash grind out. There's no point me buying longer than that because I got the year premium on here. Let's have a quick look for anybody who's interested. That rod was just about to go. Let's have a look, see if premium is still on offer. Oh wow, it's not. I brought it at the right time. It's gone back to £41. But even still, for £41, well, we might as well say £42. For £42 for a year premium, that is still pretty decent. That is decent. Yeah, so this one we can get as unique. Is this one unique? Not quite. But a lot of people like to catch these fish. I actually uploaded a picture on our Instagram of a unique prayer just before just as I was setting up the stream. And I caught that here at this spot. Looking forward to fish with me on PS4. As I said, I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. Either tomorrow or the day after. I got buffer. Oh no. Oh no. Do you guys have buffer? Oh no. Don't buffer, please don't buffer. I got buffering. Oh. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Well, that ain't good. You got some buffer. If you do get buffer and it doesn't run smooth, just click on refresh. Just refresh the stream if anybody gets buffer. My internet's I don't know what's going on with it today. It's strange. Sometimes it works so good, and then sometimes it's just absolutely pants. I don't know why. Oh my god, Bubbles, remember I commented on one of your videos, finally made it to the stream. Nice, man. I do remember your name. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I do normally live stream Monday to Fridays. Sometimes on weekends if I'm not busy. Obviously I do have kids, so I got to make time for those, so I don't always stream on the weekend. If I do stream on the weekend, then that's good. If I don't, there will at least be videos. So every single day of the week, there's always content coming. I always try and show different places of fishing. I always try and find different hot spots. Even once I've found those hot spots and I make separate videos, I still try and make more videos. Look at that wind behind me. See my blind moving? That's so good. I love it. It's been ridiculously hot here in the UK, and today a little bit humid, but it's a bit better. So yeah, we do normally fish new lakes and show all that stuff. Yeah, I respect that. We do normally fish different spots, and we drop back to some of the old lakes, but this spot I managed to find today. For some reason, a little bit slow going this day. Again, every fisherman does have their bad day, and I think that's what it is for this day, so I will end up jumping forward. But the video that I made, I definitely catch a lot faster than what I am right now. The pace, I might even jump to the next day, you know. Let me see, is my dad here fishing? Oh, there we go. There's the man himself. Awesome. Good stuff. I love fishing with my dad. There's something so, I don't know, so great about it. I love for the fact that we can both play the same game and both fish together. There he is, the master carp fisherman. Alright, let's hey Dad, Dot's actually told me, he was like, he's getting like you. You can fish beside me. I try and get as close in as I can. Yeah, he told me that he's like, he keeps fishing like you. Now he actually uses 5 rods. He said that you went to the toilet, the rod was going, and he went to hit escapes so that way it didn't keep on beeping. And he said that he couldn't hit escape because you had 4 rods out and you had the 5th rod in your hand. That was awesome. My dad said, there's no way I don't know how you do it. He said, keep using 5 rods, it's hard work. Nobody saw that. No one saw that. We'll do it again. So I'm using the same setups as what I normally do. I will just show that, just for anybody who doesn't know our setup. That's the setup I use. You can always pause the stream there if you want to get exactly the same as what I'm using. I like to make the reel always match with the rod. Now, how I do that, I just basically choose a certain reel and I make it match the rod. So that way I can always put maximum tension on the rod, maximum tension on the reel. Just because otherwise, if you don't do that, you don't have to do that. It's just my way. Hence the expression Bubbles way. Yeah, it's my way of doing things. I always max it out because if you don't, then it's going to run like crazy. And for it to run like that, you know, it's one of those things where if it's running, it's going to take a very long time to reel in, you know. And I don't like it to take too long to reel in. The time that I'm taking, if it's running off, the time that it takes me to reel it back, it's not really worth it. T-Dog coming in with a super chat. Hey, love your stream, bro. Thank you very much, man. You don't need to donate though. Just enjoy the stream. I appreciate you though. Thank you very much. Nobody has to donate. It's obviously you can if you choose to. It's not a requirement. But anyone who does, I appreciate you guys. So there we go. And that is, you are actually, T-Dog, you're actually the very first person to ever super chat. So for that fact, I'm probably going to forget your name. Normally people donate through the Streamlabs. and you donated through the super chat. So you're the very first person to ever super chat. So congratulations. Oh wow. Okay. Now we're getting a bit more interest, which is better because the other day didn't seem to be as good. Oh wow. Okay, there you go. That's what I mean by hotspot. We got a fish on, 3 rods going. The other day we was having a bad day. Oh wow. Obviously we're not going to be able to get all of these. I'm going to try going for the smaller ones because I can reel them in quicker, so they're not going as crazy. Oh, okay. Wow, that was quite surprising. I didn't expect that. That looked like a small fish at first. You deserve it, bro. Keep up the good content. Thank you very much, man. We're definitely, as I said, I got plenty more videos to make. Well, not to make, but, well, yeah, some to make, but I got a lot of editing to do. Look at this. This is insane. This has got to be the best hotspot now. I'm glad that one of them stopped. I'm trying to be quick so I can try to get the upper rods. 52 pound. Well, that one stopped. I'm going to pick this one up, and I bet that one stops as well. Oh, wow. That was well glitchy. The rod, I don't even know. I've never seen that before. Picked up the rod without showing his hands. Okay, that's not a very big arapaima, that one, because it was easy to reel in. That was insane, though. How quick every single rod just went off, just went absolutely bonkers. Always look out for things like lily pads. They're always a dead giveaway. They're not just lily pads, obviously other things like the bits of logs sticking out of the water. I know I mention this a lot, but obviously for new people that join the stream, they don't know. But yeah, look out for lily pads, movement on the water. Bits of wood sticking out is always a dead giveaway. And that's how I found this spot today. I saw lily pads there. I saw lots of movement, and I just thought, this has to be a good spot. It has to be. And it goes to show. It really is. I need to keep an eye on my line there as well. The only thing is, you do get quite a few snags. You get quite a few snags, but apart from that, it's okay. But just to quickly pick it up and put it back down, you don't need to reel it all the way in. You just reel it so you just come out of the snag. So just hit it lightly. Now there we go. We got more movement on the water there. Doesn't look like he's had any interest yet. Look at that. He's doing the same as me. He always said that he couldn't do more than 2 rods, but now look at him. That's what I've done, and that's what I love. I love sharing not only new updates and showing new updates, but I love sharing information with you guys, and that it goes to show that I actually, what I do does help people, because he only used to use 2 rods, now he's using 5, so that's awesome. Don't forget to drop a like, people. Come on, we can do better than 4 likes. I'm very sure of that. It doesn't cost anything. To hit that like button is completely free. It just shows that you're enjoying Fishing Planet. It's completely free. Hit that like button. I want to see them likes jump up. Come on. You guys can do it. Make it turn blue. Or if you ain't happy, you could always put a thumbs down. I don't mind either way. I'm happy with both. Oh wow, okay. The other rod's going now. They always go at the same time. They always go at the same time. That one looks like a smaller fish. It could be. Let me try. Hold on. Okay, it is. Let me quickly reel this one in so that way we don't hear it beeping so much. It's such a shame you can't just look at the rod and mute it so it doesn't keep beeping like that. Hopefully that is a thing that they do further on in the future. This has got to be the new best spot for me. It has to be. It's insane. Okay, that one looks like a smaller fish, so let me try get that one. Yeah, it is. Let me quickly speed reel that. I should really move a little bit to the right, I think. The bitter branch keeps getting in my face. We can catch those as unique here, as I mentioned. Let me quickly grab this one. Yeah, I'm going to need to move a little bit to the right. That leaf there keeps getting in my face. I could just stand a little bit more forward. Well, it's so hard to tell sometimes whether the fish is 200 pound or whether it's going to be a 40 pound fish. They literally fight the same. It is really hard to tell. I guess the only way you can get a rough idea sometimes is when you're fighting it real time for about 10 minutes. And then you know it's got to be close to 200 pound. But sometimes you can still eat, even them big fish, sometimes you can reel them in really quick. I've got some string buffering again. Oh man. Well, at least we know which rod's snagged up because we've only got one set out in the water. I say 80 pound. Oh wow, 128. See, I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought 128 pound, not at all. That's another thing they need to fix as well. This glitchy line, it always does that. They still haven't fixed that yet. Let's go down like this. Look at that. Awesome. I wouldn't have thought it would have been that big though. Alright, so I'm going to reel this one in. Move a little bit to the right because that leaf there, that one, it's a pain. Oh, there you go. We actually completed that caretaker. I tried doing that as a video, the caretaker 3, and it took me so long. It was unbelievable. You have to catch a certain amount of stuff. And I tried to make a video of it. So I did caretaker 1, caretaker 2. I made a video of that. And then I tried going for the caretaker 3 and it took so long. So I ended up giving up on it in the end. It just took so long. It was a bit ridiculous. Right, is that a bit better? Okay, I think we're in a better place. People always say, why do I put the rod stand higher? You don't have to put it high. If you was carp fishing in real life, it'd probably be low, so the tips of the rods are pointing down. At least that's how my dad would do it. But because I'm so used to sea fishing in real life, in sea fishing you have the rods set up higher. So that's why I always do that. I don't know, yeah, that's the only reason I can think of that. You don't need to have your rods set up so high. But it's also good having it set up high as well, because it means that you don't need to keep looking down all the time to your rods. So, that's always a good thing. Alright, 540, 232 in the net. That's not too bad. That's pretty decent. Let's put this float rod out there. As you can see, I got an insane amount of large minnows. And we got a lot of shiners as well. Let me just check to see if they're still crazy expensive here. It was good when they first... Yeah, it is still quite expensive for the large minnows. Don't buy them from here. Buy them before you come here. But yeah, they were... When this update first came out on this map, they were 500 and... I think it was 525. Yeah, 525. So they were really cheap. And I did buy some, but I didn't buy that many. I wish that I went bonkers on it, really. I should have done. Next time, if they go that cheap, I definitely will buy an insane amount of them, that's for sure. So no more information as of yet on the new update. As soon as I get any information, I'll let you guys know. I don't tell you about the update until I get that information from a developer. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be much longer now until they release a video of like showing all around the lake. And when they do, I said I do like a walk by. I do a walk by video and give my rough ideas of where I think would be a good hotspot. this. Hold on. Let me just move this wire out the way. I was charging my GoPro camera batteries ready. Just in time. No, this one's only a small one, so that's good. I think that one could be Arapaima. That one's fighting well. The other one is as well. Okay, this one isn't, but the other one definitely is. I think this one's unique. Oh wow, it's not quiet. Maybe not. Nobody saw that. Okay, this is good. It's crazy, isn't it? Because we did a sunny day. We didn't really have much at all. The rods weren't really going off. And then I jumped to another sunny day, and then all of a sudden, it's absolutely bonkers in how fast we catch. We must have just been having a bad day. That does happen. And as you can see now, the other rods are going as well. Let me see if I can get that one. That looks like a smaller fish. It is. Whenever you get a smaller fish, you don't have to do what I'm doing, but I do this. When I get the smaller fish, I quickly reel it in fast. So that way I don't have to keep on hearing it beeping. I will show the fish longer, but if I've got another fish on, I have to be quick, because I don't want to end up losing it. So this was this is on the shiners. If you don't want to buy the large minnows, because they are a little bit expensive, shiners work just as good as the large minnows. I don't really think there's that much of a difference between the two, if I'm honest. I just use both just because I got the cash, but between shiners and cash, I think they both work pretty decent. They're both just as good. This one's fighting really well. Really got to be careful of that line. 57 durability. So I do like fishing this place. It is nice. I would say I'd probably prefer blue crab. That's just in my opinion. But you guys always say stream maku, and it doesn't matter how many times I fish here. You guys keep on still asking me to come here and still keep fishing. And that's what made me look for a new hotspot today. I just thought, well, I fished this place so much. I don't mind fishing here because obviously you guys like to see it, but it feels like when I keep fishing the same place, it makes me feel like I'm not making good content. Now, if it's a new lake, then it's not so bad, me fishing there quite a bit. Now, I know this lake is kind of new-ish, but I've done everything in this lake. We've done all missions and shown unique fish and hotspots. And we stream, obviously, this lake as well, just like we are now. This one's being so stubborn, I'm trying to force it, but it just won't have it. Okay, I don't need to rush now. And now I don't need to rush it. It'll reel in easy. I'm not sure about this one. This one, I don't know. It could be a good size. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say 150. That's a random guess. It's probably gonna be about 40 pound, isn't it? Oh, 9 foot. There we go. Let's see how big. 180. That's not a bad guess. Well, it's a little bit out, but yeah, it's really surprising sometimes. You really don't. It really can be a lot smaller or bigger than what you think. But 9,520 cash, 6,381 XP. The XP is insane. Again, I don't really need XP right now because we are already max level, but we'll take it anyway, just mainly for the cash. The cash is what we're really after. Let's have a look, see how much we got. Okay, 1,208,000. So that's not bad. We're kind of back to where we were at before. So from this point onwards now, it's gonna be profit. I didn't actually realise, but I looked just as they come into this lake, and it costs, what was it? 1,650 to come to this place. I think that was it. No, not 1,000. 16,000. Was it 16,000? I think it was 16,000. I don't know. But it wasn't, yeah, it was 16,000. Not a cheap place to get to, but you can get on a serious grind here. You can earn some crazy amount of money. Now I know if the update dropped right this second, like it done that before for this Maku Lake, when this update dropped, we was actually live streaming, and it come up saying, new lake, Maku Lake, servers are going to be restarted in 5 minutes. As soon as that did that, I waited a couple of minutes. When it threw me off, I ended the stream, started up another stream showing the new lake straight away. And I feel like that's what it's probably going to end up doing at some point as well on here. Like, I don't know why, but they don't give you a specific day of when the update's going to come, which that is, I find that a pain. Like, that is a bit of a pain. They never say this is the date. They say, sometimes they say which month, or sometimes they just say an update's coming, but that's it. They don't say an actual date, which that's really, it's really annoying, because I spend so much time keep looking on forums all the time, and yeah, I spend so much time keep looking every single day, and I keep checking every hour or so, just so that way I can kind of be the first person to show them new updates as fast as I can. And it is annoying that I have to keep doing that, but that's what I got to do to show that content fast. Well, thank you very much for that. That was a wet fish and a half, that. So annoying when that happens. That's the only thing that annoys me about this game, which I'd say all the time, but it really does. Okay, 433 in the net. That's not bad. It's pretty good going. I don't think this one's very big. I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to tell. It's reeling in pretty easy, but then when it gets to this last little bit, it's probably going to fight like crazy. No, it's not going to. Okay, I'm guessing £40. Oh wow, that wasn't a bad guess, was it? £40. Another one. Let's go again. I definitely like the pace here. I love the pace. That's what it's all about. Whenever you're fishing. Oh, he just had a unique piranha. I told you can catch unique here. Okay, he's over that way where them markers are. You can definitely catch him here though. We will definitely pull in a few of those whilst being live, I'm sure of it. I would have never have thought here though. I don't know why I didn't think it, because obviously just there to the right, we showed that as a separate video. I'm so glad that every now and again I do that. When new maps drop out and stuff, like I try and show the hotspots, and then I show the unique fish, do the missions, upload those as separate videos, because people ain't gonna want to watch a stream for 3 hours just to do a mission, and they ain't gonna want to watch a stream for 3 hours to see new hotspots either. But every now and again, after I found them hotspots, I take a bit of time, and I just randomly drive around on the boat. And I look around for other hotspots. Even though I've already found a hotspots, there's always those sneaky little hotspots hiding somewhere. They are. You gotta try and look for them. I probably would have found this one a long time ago if I stayed in this one a lot more. But I do love fishing in blue crab. So the new map is gonna be. The new map might actually end up being my favourite map. Okay, so we can catch some red-tailed barracuda here as well. I would have thought the barracuda would have been a lot bigger. Shame they're not. I'd love to get some big barracuda. But, yeah, when we fish that new map, there's something to do with the boat. There's going to be some tools and stuff on the boat. Tools and materials, if nobody hasn't seen any information on it. Tools and materials. I'm guessing it's going to be to make a boat. Or to repair a boat, and then that boat becomes yours. Which, I can't wait to do that on a live stream. That's going to be so much fun. Like, even just saying it makes me smile. I'm really looking forward to it. I've even made sure I've kept some cash to one side on purpose, just to make sure that I have the money for the DLC when it drops, because I don't want to miss that. If I don't have the cash, I won't be able to buy the DLC. If I can't buy the DLC, it means that I can't show that content quick. So I've even kept a little bit of cash to one side specifically for when that update drops, so I'm able to buy the DLC for it straight away. But it is going to be the new biggest lake. Like, I think Blue Crab at the moment is probably the biggest. Out of all the maps that I fished, I'm pretty sure Blue Crab is the biggest lake. It's absolutely massive, and there's many hot spots in there. There's so many different places to fish. It's actually a pretty easy lake to fish, even though you've got to be kind of high level. It's really easy place to fish, it really is. And the same goes here in Maku as well. There's quite a lot of hot spots in here. I wouldn't say as many as Blue Crab, but that is because Blue Crab Island is a bigger lake. But the new one that's going to be dropping is going to be the biggest lake. So that's what will probably end up making me like that one. The main things that make me like a certain lake better than another lake is, one, catching at a fast pace. That's always the main thing, because it's not entertaining, and it's not entertaining for you guys, and it's not good content if I ain't catching fast. But not just that, but also at the same time as it being good content, it's also great to find those new hotspots, especially spots that I haven't found before. When I haven't found a certain spot before, and then I managed to make a video of that and show that before somebody else, I can't explain the buzz that I get from that. The buzz that it gives me is absolutely crazy. I love it. I love it so much. For this lake, when this map first dropped, I was the very first person to ever show that really good hotspot for the Arapaima, and I was buzzing about that like crazy. And even still now, when I think about it, it still gets me a little bit excited to know that I managed to not only show new updates pretty fast, but I managed to get that hotspot out before anybody else who plays Fishing Planet. I don't know about Twitch. I'm not sure about that, because I never ever bother with Twitch. Twitch is not my thing. So maybe on Twitch somebody could have brought the update out before me, possibly. I'm not sure. I did bring it out though, pretty fast. But I was the very first person, 110%. I was the very first person on YouTube to show that hotspot. And that is an awesome feeling to do that. Alright, slowed down a little bit now. So I think now I'm gonna jump to the next day. But that's not too bad though. 6:39. We got 5:45 in the net. Probably not as much as the other place yet, but that's why I'm gonna keep fishing here. It is still a fast pace though. At the other spot, sometimes by 6 o'clock I can have nearly 500 pound in the net, and I'm pretty sure I could have 500 pound in the net here as well. But it's just one of those things where it all depends on the size of the fish. Now, as what gets you 500 pound in the net is big fish, and if we catch, you know, nobody saw that at all. If we manage to catch 2 fish at 200 pound before 5:30, you know, that's the way how it could work. So it can sometimes, if you don't have as much weight in your net as what you did as the other day, it could just depend on, obviously, you haven't caught that amount of fish, or not just amount of fish, but that certain size fish. There you go. He just had a unique prayer. Very nice. Look at that. I didn't even get a chance to show you guys. he catches and he puts it in the net. Away he goes on to the next fish. He's so much like me now. It really does make me laugh. But he really does, compared to when he very first started the game, he really does enjoy it now. He definitely enjoys playing. He plays it, I'm pretty much every single day. There might be the odd 1 or 2 days where he doesn't, but it's not often that he does that. Most of the time he does now play this game every single day. I think maybe he should start being a streamer. He is good at the game. He definitely is. Alright, let's set this one there. A little bit cranky using the controller. I probably do like using the mouse better, but the only thing is, with the mouse I have to lean forward, and then that means that my back, like I'm hunched over, and I don't like that. I like to sit up straight. That's why I use a controller. If it wasn't for that, I probably would use a controller a lot more. Okay, this one's Arapaima. One of those lines is snagged up. I'm guessing the one on the left, because I see movement in front of me, which should probably be on that rod there. It's such a good spot though. It really is a good spot. I do like catching these fish because, you know, the XP is good. Again, XP is not important, the cash is, but I do like catching them for the fight. I just wish that it was that little bit quicker. Now, the new update, they are going to be bringing out 2 new bottom rods, and I'm guessing they gotta be stronger than these heavy chasers, haven't they? They have to be. They gotta be heavy. They gotta be better. It's gonna be a new lake. Every time there's a new lake, there becomes a new bigger fish in that place. So I'm guessing there's going to be a new bigger fish, or if not a new bigger fish, then there could even be Arapaima in there. But just you can catch them bigger in there than what you can here in Maku. So that could be a possibility. But I'm guessing that the new bottom rods are going to be. They are going to be stronger than these heavy chasers, and if they are, I'm going to need a lot of cash. I'm going to need a lot of cash, so that way I'm able to. There we go. I knew one of them was snagged up. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of cash to buy the new bottom rods. Now I know, by me buying the DLC, that probably will. I'm about 98% sure that will give me a bottom rod. So it will probably end up giving us a bottom rod, but that's only going to give us the one. And if they're the new strongest rods, and then these heavy chasers are probably going to end up in my storage, and they're going to end up there for a long time, I would imagine. But let me just I want to see something real quick. Reels. So these reels here, these 3 reels plus this one up here, that reel and them 3 at the bottom, I tried using those reels on these heavy chasers, and it actually puts damage onto the heavy chaser. That's how powerful them reels are. Now them reels do work good on the best spin rod, but on the heavy chasers they actually do damage to the rod because the reels are so good. We also do that as well. We make separate videos of showing best bait rods, best spin rods, best carp rods. We show different videos like that, just so that way if you want the best rod, you know which one to buy and what kind of setup, what reel goes with what rod. I've got so much content. As soon as that update drops, I'm going to have so much content. Normally when the update drops, I've mentioned before, I don't sleep. I don't sleep very much. I don't sleep very much as it is anyway, but yeah, when them updates drop, yeah, my sleep is very minimum, just so that way I can try and, you know, dedicate myself to putting out update information and showing new things before other people can. That's the thing with YouTube. It's not just YouTube, but obviously it works like that with Twitch as well. You know, I have to be quick. If I ain't quick at showing those updates, then people are gonna want to watch other people before me. And for me to get people to watch me first means that I have I have to try and show that update as fast as I can. Now, I haven't always been able to show it straight away, because I used to mainly play on the console and not so much PC. But I got to admit, since I've changed over to PC, I do definitely get to show that content a lot quicker. That's for sure. I get to show it a lot faster, which that's what it's all about. That's how I'm gonna get people more interested, is by trying to show that as fast as I can. Now, there was a lot of rumors that the update for this map was coming, probably about 2-3 months ago. But I don't ever say, like, I say there's rumors, I say that, but I never say there's an update until I hear that from the developer. Just because I don't ever want to clickbait, and I don't ever want to say an update is coming and then it not come, and then you guys get angry. Not sure about this one. I don't know about the size. £60, I'm guessing. £70. Okay, 100. Wouldn't have thought that either. Look how glitchy the line is. That's silly. We got snagged on one of those there again somewhere. Let's see which one. It's normally the last rod you check. Okay, it was that one. Let's just check this one anyway, we might as well now. Okay, that one was snagged as well, so good job we did check it. So this is the other spot that I said that we showed before. It's not a bad little spot. There, and then over there, and then normally if I'm spinning I will cast out over that way. Casting out that way for spinning. Oh wow, my frames really drop. Look at that, 67 FPS. And when I come around that way, dropping down to 30s. Oh wow, even 27 there. I don't know, my game don't like it over that way. I don't really think I can spin here if I'm honest. Just because it probably is, yeah, it's not very... I guess I could cast over that way. Or even over that way. I don't know if I'm going to get much chance to do spinning. Every time you say you're going to use the spin rod, that's when a rod goes off. Biggest tip ever. If you want a rod to go off, get your spin rod out and something can happen. It's the way it normally works. How's it going, Pulse? Good to see you again, man. One of those have been snagged up again. It's on the shiners. This one could be a piranha. Doesn't seem like a very big one. I know it's not. How's it going, Adam? I don't think I've seen you before, man. I might have done, and if I have, I'm sorry. But if I haven't and you're new here, welcome, man. Enjoying your content, bud. Keep up the good work. I do try. You can top water. Yeah. I just won't be able to cast very far. I will give it spinning a little shot though. It's nice when people say that randomly. When people just say loving your content. I never see them before, or sometimes, as I say, I don't always remember everybody. And that is just because there's new people coming in and out all the time. But it is great when somebody just randomly pops in and just says that. Keep up the great work. Loving your content. That gives me a little boost. Because I mentioned the spin rod. These rods are just going to keep going. Always mention the spin rod. Say it out loud. Say, alright, let's try the spin rod. And these rods won't stop going off. That's the way it works. Always seems to work that way. There we go, let's see. Because I said spin rod. I told you. That's crazy. We will use it though. It will die down. When it dies down, That's when we use it. What's that? Okay, Brian. Don't give much cash those, but the good thing is you can catch a lot of them. Them small fish like the butterfly peacock bass as well, and the prayer. You can catch so many of them, and especially by the time you get into this place, I'm pretty sure you'd have a big net. And if you don't, you could definitely. I think if you buy the DLC, it gives you a net as well. Most DLCs do now, don't they? Oh, when the lines got snagged up. Oh, I got the bullet spinner on as well. This rod's good fun as well. I do like this rod. I brought this rod from being in Russia. In Russia Lake, and I think it's like level 42 it was. And this rod, it isn't nowhere near as strong as the other rods, but we've had some big tarpon on this, and this rod actually managed to hold up, which I'm quite surprised about. It's a fun rod. Now I've got the right reel to match it as well. It means that we can get a fish on and it doesn't run. I don't know how good it would do for an arapaima though. For arapaima, I'd probably end up breaking this rod. I'm pretty sure I would. That's another thing I noticed as well. Normally when I come in here, I use the braid at £76 on them bottom rods. I normally use braid at £76, but now recently I've been using the braid at 66.1. And it actually does do okay. It does do alright. Okay, let me try. What should we try? Maybe we try a hunch runner. I don't want to catch anything too big. One of those was snagged up, weren't they? Let me just check on that. See which one it was. Okay, that one. Okay, let's see if we can use this hunch runner. Look at that croc there. There were so many rumours of that as well when this first came out, saying that the crocs were going to come out of the water and destroy all your gear and all of that kind of thing. It would have been fun if it did, but it wouldn't have been fun for a long time, over a long period of time, because if they jumped out and damaged all your rods, it would have been expensive to repair everything. You know, if they kept on jumping out, breaking stuff, yeah, that wouldn't have been any fun. Definitely not. He just had another prayer. I guess while those rods are not doing too much, I could cast over that way, so we can catch some of those as well. It's a shame there it's not a little bit more wider, because if it was, then I could just cast straight in front and keep an eye on it that way. But I know the hunch runner does work in this place. Swim bait definitely works better though, so I might put the swim bait back on. One of those is snagged again. Been here for a couple of weeks. You helped me out a lot for the grinding. I'm level 46, but I play Fisherman's as well. What do you think of the Fisherman's Fishing Planet? A lot of people say they don't really like it. A lot of people say that are they still using the old reel mechanics? That one was snagged up as well. Be right back. Okay, Pulse. Well, they were all snagged up. Just want to check something, because when T-Dog done that super chat, normally I only read donation from the Streamlabs, not super chat. So I just want to see, whereabouts do I read super chats? Does that come up on Streamlabs as well? Oh, okay, it does. That's alright. I wasn't quite sure where I read it from. That's good. It means that I don't have to use different applications to find out. Okay, so this on the shiner. I think for those we'd have to get you those as unique. Normally at the other spot we normally use the spinner, but I can't use the spinner there. It's not very far cast, is it? But I guess I could, but just obviously not cast as far. Alright, so let me put that on there, and then we come back to this rod. Then we put the swim bait on here. It was the hash 5 that worked best. So I tried the tiger one. Definitely seems to be the best one in this lake. Well, not just this lake. Obviously, I've tried the swim baits in other lakes as well. But it seems like here, the hash 5 seems to work best. I've tried the 6. We do catch with it, but it's a little bit slow pace going. And then the 3 does work as well. And I've tried other ones as well, which like the white one. The white one works okay. Some people say that the purple one's better than anything else, but I don't know. I haven't had too much luck with it, if I'm honest. I feel like that this tiger one works best. That's just in my opinion, though. That's a piranha. Look at that, though. We use the hunch runner, nothing. I use the swim bait, and instantly we get interest. Yeah, even now, even though it's been out for a little bit, I still keep on thinking, shall I buy the Fisherman's Fishing Planet? Oh, we had some interest there. I strike too early. Yeah, I still keep thinking, shall I buy the Fisherman's Fishing Planet? But I don't like that you can't transfer your account. If I start on that, that would be like 5 times that I've started this game from the very beginning. Maybe if they allow you to transfer your account, I probably would have brought it straight away, but the grind can be real, especially if I'm trying to make content, you know. That's when it's a little bit harder. Trying to grind it out on PS4 and on Steam, and then as well as that, then on the Fisherman's Fishing Planet, hard work. I told you. Unique butterfly peacock bass works better on the lure. Goes to show, doesn't it? I said that, and straight away, there we have the unique. Yeah, them rods have definitely died off. I don't mind them when they die off though. It means that I get to mess around a little bit with this spin rod. If I get a big fish on this rod, it's gonna be really good fun. It really is, because this rod is not very. Well, I don't even know if this could hold an arrow. It could hold an arapaima, but I don't know up to what size though. I think our biggest tarpon on it was like, oh, we glitched. You see that? Well, we haven't had that glitch for a while. You strike and the fish is on. But yeah, it shows on your swim bait that it's not. Strange. Nice one. Yeah, that wasn't a bad one, was it? Your swim bait works awesome. It don't really matter too much, if I'm honest, where you go in this lake. If you're using this swim bait, you got a very, very high chance of catching. Obviously, there is hot spots that are gonna help you catch that a little bit faster, but it doesn't really matter too much where you go. This swim bait does work really, really well. There we go. We finally got a bit of interest now. It did die down for a minute, didn't it? It's woken up again. Well, I'm always going to be playing the Fishing Planet no matter what. I wasn't thinking about moving to the Fisherman's, but I thought about maybe trying a little bit of it. This one's always going to be the main one, just because, you know, this one is free. A lot of other people don't have money to necessarily buy DLCs and to buy other games, to buy that game. So yeah, this is probably always going to be the main one that I do play. But I keep thinking about it though. Like, not to move to that one, but to play a little bit of it. Because so many people always keep asking me. They keep asking me to play it, and they keep on asking me, what is it like? Do I think it's good? What do I think of it? And I can never give my comment on it. As all I say is I've just heard nothing but not very good things. Oh, there you go. He just had a unique silver. Yeah, many people keep saying that the updates are very far behind and they're using the old real mechanics, that kind of thing. It's got better graphics. Oh well, that makes me interested. I love graphics on games, man. I'm really into that, so that does make me interested. Better money for fish, and uniques give you bait coins. Yeah, that's what it used to do on here, didn't it? On Fishing Planet, it used to give you bait coins for the uniques. It doesn't anymore. But yeah, for the fact of better graphics, that makes me even more interested now. £65 arapaima. I don't know. Like if I do it, I don't think it is going to be anytime soon, just because the update for Fishing Planet could be anything between 2 weeks, anything from 2 weeks right up until the end of September. So I don't think it's going to be anytime soon if I do, because at the minute I'm grinding on PC, so I've got enough money to show that update, and then I do need to work on the PS4, because on the PS4 I got like 200,000 cash on there, so very, very low on the PS4. And a lot of people always ask me to play PS4, so it just means I'll be running 3 accounts. I don't know. I want to, especially for the fact now you said better graphics. That really makes me want to. But yeah, to run 3 accounts, I don't know if I could do that. Especially that I try and max out on every account. Now I've started this game 4 times over, maxed out 3 times, max level 3 times over. And if I play the Fisherman's Fishing Planet plus Fishing Planet on PS4 and on Steam, that's 3 accounts I have to run. And people keep on asking me about Xbox, and I keep thinking about doing that to play with more subscribers, but imagine if I did that. That would be like 4 accounts. That would be... I don't think I could... I know I couldn't do that. I definitely couldn't do that. That would be impossible. I definitely couldn't. The XP is much faster as well. Are they still using the old reel mechanics? It's really glitchy today. It keeps picking the... Look at the way it's picking up the rod. That is so glitchy today. It's not normally like that. Does the real mechanics look like how mine is right now, or is it just the like the 1 bar? You know what I mean? Because the last time I saw somebody play that game, I don't even know who it was, but I watched somebody play it, and they were using the old real mechanics from Fishing Planet. And I really did not enjoy the old real mechanics. The old real mechanics were terrible. I'm surprised I got that. I went to grab my drink at the same time as pressing strike. There we go, trophy peacock bass. See, this day doesn't seem as fast as the other day. The other day seemed like we was catching a lot quicker. Still not too bad though. Not gonna bother putting that one back out as we bring these ones in. I'm gonna wait until we don't have many left, and then we'll change to the next day. It's not as fast paced as I would like it to be. Maybe here at this spot it works better after 7. As I said, from 7 AM it was insanely fast. It's a little bit slow in the mornings. Like from 5 it's a little bit slower, so maybe from 7 onwards here could probably be the best bet. I don't mind it being a little bit slow though. As I said, it gives me a chance to mess around with this spin rod. It's nice as well, even though I'm fishing in this place, it is just nice to fish at a different spot as well. Because every time we come in here, we always stream the main 2 places where we always go. We did fish there, where my dad's fishing straight ahead. We also did there. But I've never done round this part here. So, it's nice to fish in a kind of a little bit of a different spot. There you go, he had another unique. He's doing good. So I know we started the stream a little bit earlier today as well compared to what we normally do. But I wanted to get things done. I wanted to get this stream done so then I can spend a good amount of hours editing stuff. No, I'm going to jump on the boat. I can't be bothered to bring those in. I know they're not cast out very far, but they're pro hacks. Even my dad does that now. He used to say to me, "You're so lazy. Why don't you just bring those rods in?" I said to him, it's all about time. It's time consuming. Bringing one rod in at a time takes time. And would you know it? He does the same thing now. Alright, next day. That day was definitely a slow day, but we still earned money, and that's what it's all about. 24,000. That's alright. I didn't bother to look at the XP. It was 6,300 I think we got. I only saw that because I saw it back on the stream. It'd be pretty cool though. I wouldn't like the crocodile to come up onto land and start eating my gear. I would not like that. That would break all my gear and it'd be very expensive and I wouldn't want to fish here very much, that's for sure. But it would be pretty cool if you had a fish on and as you're reeling that fish in, this croc then tries to catch your fish and then you end up getting a croc on the end of your line. I guess that would be pretty fun. That does seem a bit extreme, but you know, you're putting a fish under a croc's nose and it does nothing. I'm pretty sure it would do something in real life. You put a big fish under a croc's nose. There's no way it's going to ignore it. Definitely not. Alright, let me mess around with this one again. See if we can get something big on here. It'll be very interesting if we do. See some movement on the water. Now I know as well when it does slow down, I know I can jump forward the time as well. I know that I can do that, but I just don't really bother. That's what I spend my real money on, bait coins, just so that way I can keep on making things faster. I don't like it to be slow pace. 1, because it's not fun. 2, it's not good content like that. And for those new people that come and watch, we got to show how good this game is. £45, nearly 46. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, a big crocodile challenge. Tell barracuda. A lot of people keep asking me that as well. When I mentioned about the new update coming, we made a stream of it. They said to me, when are they going to start bringing... When are they going to bring the deep sea ocean fishing? I always ask that as well. I'd love for them to add... I'd love that. For them to add a lake. Well, it wouldn't be a lake, it'd be out at sea. But I would love for them to add... I know they did the saltwater blue crab, but to add being out, I don't know, somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean or something, or I don't know, but just somewhere out deep in the ocean, catching some tuna, some swordfish, shark, you know, that kind of thing. That would be really, really good fun. Catching some big snapper. Making a new boat where it'd be kind of like a sword fisherman boat, you know? Like, that would be so awesome. Put rods out on your boat. Go driving along in your boat. And as I said, other people have said to me, when are they bringing that update? There is no news on that, and they haven't said they're going to do it, but I would love for them to do that. That'd be so awesome, man. I would. Loads of people keep on asking for it, and you can also send Fishing Planet, you know, your ideas to help them out. And sometimes they do take them ideas into account, and they do it. So you can always send them messages requesting that. Whether it happens is a different matter, but you can always ask. The worst they can do is not reply, or they can say no. Yeah, they are. That'd be so awesome, man, if they added something out to deep sea. Out in the ocean. In a sword fishing boat. And, you know, have the waves splashing up against the boat a little bit. Have it, you know, some days where it rains, they could add it where they add like thundering and lightning and stuff. They could make this game so much more entertaining and so much more things to see. Thundering and lightning, rainy day. Rough seas, the boat bouncing all around, would look absolutely insane. Not only it'd look insane, but it'd be really good fun as well. It's a shame they don't. But you never know. You never know. That could happen in the future. Okay, this could be a good one. That's unique. They had a good little fight, that little thing, but then we've only got a really thin rod, so that's why. Yeah, I would love for them to deep sea, a sword fishing boat, be up deep in the ocean. They have at least a minimum of 3 rod stands, like 1 in the middle, 2 off on the side. You cast them out and you just keep trolling along, and then things hit your line. That'd be so great. I'd love that. Yeah, people said you can put your rod on the boats in the Fisherman's Fishing Planet. Yeah. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, you're right. That could be a possibility. I hope that they do add it to this though at some point. That'd be nice. I think the reason why they don't know is because, you know, people who really want to have a rod on their boat set out, you know, they do like to put it on there so that way it kind of makes people go over to that one and buy that one, if that makes sense. That's probably why they put the rod stands on those boats and not on these boats. So that way you end up buying that one just for that reason. You don't like fishing rainy days? I don't mind fishing rainy days if it was a quick pace. If it was a fast pace, then I would. But yeah, I think the only rainy day that I don't mind fishing is probably in New York for catching walleye. It's the only time I like fishing rainy days. Other than that, rainy days are terrible. But yeah, to add like some thunder and lightning and stuff, that'd be really good. Because they have cloudy days, they have rainy days, but they don't have any days with thunder or lightning. I feel like that should be a thing they add. I know I'm not showing the fish very long, it's just because I don't want to miss the next one. All the boats have rod stands, except the John boats. How many rods can you put out? I should have showed that one a bit longer. My bad. There's a butterfly peacock there, just under £4. But yeah, thundering and lightning on the game, but not continuous. Just to mention that. Just in case Fishing Planet ever do take my ideas into account. I wouldn't want it to be thunder and lightning for the whole day. Well, I wouldn't mind it being for the whole day, but not continuous. Like I don't know, you get a bit of thunder, I don't know, for about 3-4 minutes real time, and then it stops, and then you have like a bit of lightning, something like that. But not continuous, because that would drive me absolutely crazy. Could you imagine that? Keep on hearing the thunder continuously, as well as your rod stands all the time. The rod stands drive me crazy as it is, let alone that as well. I shouldn't say them ideas. They would be good though. Okay, see, you can basically use 3 rods at once then. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. That's what I mean. For the fact it has the better graphics, and for the fact that you are able to use rod stands on boats, it does definitely make me tempted. It really does. I might get it at some point. As I say, probably not anytime soon, just because the new update that's going to be coming for here, I want to be prepared, and I gotta work hard on the PS4 as well as on the PC. But that could be a thing that I do maybe when there isn't much left, and I've shown all the updates and all that kind of thing. And then whilst I'm waiting for new updates, I could then try that game out. The walleyes managed 500 per fish. No, we got snagged on something. A branch. Let me just check on my net, because we're jumping days forward. Oh, the net's fine. The rod stand and the backpack and stuff's gonna wear down before anything, by the looks of it. My music stopped. There we go. You're back. Welcome back, Pulse. We got snagged again on one of those rods this time. There we go. Really do like using lighter gear though. Like, as much as it is good using the heavy chaser for those big strong fish, it is really good fun using these light rods. That's got to be unique. No, it's not. See what I mean? I honestly really thought that was going to be unique, but because it's such a thinner rod, such lighter gear, it does definitely give you more of a fight, which that is good. That's what made me think about, I'm not going to do it right now because I need cash, but that's what made me think about buying some other rods that are not as heavy duty as those heavy chasers. Lighter rods, like the bottom sniper, I'm going to go for that again, but also other lighter rods. See, look at this one. It gives you so much more of a fight using the thinner rods. They are good fun to mess around with, but not. I wouldn't like to use all thin rods all the time. Unless I was in a low level lake, I wouldn't mind. There we go. I would have thought that was going to be unique as well, but yet no. Okay, let's see which one of these. One of these was snagged, weren't they? Okay, there's that one. Let me just check these other ones as well. They've died down a little bit. I don't mind because I'm messing around with a spinning rod. Yeah, they're good. That's why every now and again it's good just to reposition them that little bit. The other good thing as well, you only need to buy a license one time and you have it forever. That's pretty good then. Yeah. Well, you're saying a lot of good things about it. As I say, everybody else normally says bad things about it. Everyone always says that it's old reel mechanics, the updates are slow, they don't really give many updates. So everybody normally says that it's bad, but I think you're probably the first person who's actually telling me good things about it, if I'm honest. You are the very first. See if we're getting that. We are definitely going to get that prayer as unique on this. We definitely are. I did cast over that way last time for it though, not where I'm at right now. But we've had a few of them, so we could end up coming across it. There we go, another one on. The swim bait works awesome. If you don't have much bait and you don't have much cash, just come in here and just use the swim bait, and you'll be good. You've got the swim bait up close as well. That looks really nice. I like that you can how much detail it has. Shame that in the middle it's kind of like there's nothing there. You can't see a bit of metal going through. It's like how's it staying together? Looks like it's staying together from nothing. But it does look good though. Alright, I need to quickly take a toilet, guys. I need a toilet so bad. I've been trying to put it off, but I can't. My bladder's going to explode. Alright, I'll be back in 1 sec, alright? Give me a moment. I won't be long. I'll be quick. Alright. The only reason why I left you on that screen is because if I didn't, the rods would have went off and they would have drove you crazy. They would have non-stop kept beeping. And it means that I would have ended up running in as fast as I can. That's normally the way it goes. Sometimes it happens like that. You get no interest. And then as soon as you go put the kettle on, or as soon as you go get some food or a drink, or you go to the toilet, whatever, as soon as you come away from it, it goes absolutely crazy. Oh, I had some interest there. Definitely being a lot more patient compared to what I normally would. Definitely. I'm a bit more chilled today. But normally I would not wait. 6 o'clock, we got £161 on the net. There's no way I'd normally wait that long. Maybe I should change the line though. That could be another thing why it is slowing down a little bit slower. That one was snagged up. I changed 2 of them. This one needs to be changed anyway. That's at 53%. I don't like it when it's too low. the leader needs to be replaced as well. It's not in there. Okay, it should be in there then in lines. There we go. Okay, that leader. And then we'll put on that line. I'll do that with 2 rods. I'll leave 2 rods with the red braid, and then 2 rods with this braid, the 76 pound, and see if any difference between the two. That's always a good thing as well, every now and again, to always change things like that. Well, that was perfect timing, wasn't it? That was so perfect timing. I think if I picked it up a second before, it would have said that I strike too early. This one's got a good fight to it. I was going right over that way. How many days do I have into this account? I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea. Not a clue. On the PS4, I've only recently started. Obviously I play on Steam and PS4, but I probably put more time into PS4. It's only recently I've started to put more time into this account on Steam. I would say I think I got like 600 and something odd hours, close to 700 hours. I think it's about that. On my other account, the very first account that I made, I had about 1,500 hours into it. A serious amount. Like, I do keep on thinking as well to stick to one account. Like, if I just played the one account, I'd have so much more cash. I'd be such a higher rank. But again, the rank don't mean anything to me. I'm not bothered about rank. Rank means nothing to me. But like on the PS4, I think I'm level 58 and I'm rank 18 or 20, something like that. On this account, I'm level 60 and rank 10. But if I stuck to the one account, my rank would be insane. But as I said, rank don't mean anything to me. I do grind hard. Sometimes I play this game anything between, it can be anything, minimum I'd say 4 hours. But from 4 hours up to about 12 hours. But then if there's an update, it can be ridiculous. If there's an update, it can be anything from minimum 8 hours to 16 hours constant. And that is literally constant. I will cook some food, throw some food in the oven. Normally a pizza, because that's the quickest option. I throw a pizza in the oven. I leave that cooking. And then I grab the pizza. I come straight back to the desk. And I'm playing again straight away. But I have to do that if I want to show updates, you know, fast. If I want to show updates before everybody else, I have to be quick. And I have to put a lot of time into it. Eventually, I'm pretty sure the PC is going to have more hours than the PS4. The only thing is with PS4, how's it going, Game Boys? Good to see you again, man. Thanks for dropping by. The only thing is with PS4, it doesn't show you how many hours you put into it, which that is kind of annoying. What an absolute wet boot. That really frustrates me, that does. We're family friendly. When I ain't streaming and things like that, my language does change a little bit, I'm going to be honest. That is so annoying. Well, this one could be in the £200 mark or above, I'm guessing. Just because how long we've been fighting it. I'm going to have to hit record as well. I do that, oh well. Let me just hit record. I do that every now and again. randomly sometimes I hit record because that could end up being the biggest fish I ever caught. Our biggest is 219 pounds, but whenever I fight the fish as long as this, that's when I hit record. I don't want to miss that good clip. People love to see that. Whether live streaming or not, every now and again I have to hit record. All about the content, man. It's all about that content. I always try and show as much as I can. I try and make people's experience of this game more fun. That's the main reason why I stream it so much, and obviously make so many videos on it, because it is a great game. When I very first started, to me it wasn't a very good game. That was because I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was so bad. Not so bad now, because I've played for nearly 5 years, so it's not too bad now. But yeah, when I very first started, I was so bad at this game. Played it for about a month, and I was terrible, and I gave up on it. Then in the end, I thought, you know what? I'm going to come back. I'm going to try it again. I feel like one thing I have requested a few times is for them to do a support a creator. Oh, wow. Not our biggest, but that's pretty close. I'm glad I hit record just in case. Anyway, we can stop that recording now. Yeah, it's not our biggest fish, but 218 pounds. That's not too bad, is it? Yeah, they do that obviously on the Epic Games. They did a support a creator. I feel like they should do that for more games. Not just for Fishing Planet, but I feel like they should definitely do that for more games. Oh, let me change the line on this one actually. They should definitely do the support a creator for every game, I feel. Especially when people are working hard, you know. In my case, for this game, this is the main game. Obviously I play other games, but this is the main game. And for that, just for that reason alone, I feel like they should make a support creator. Because some people only play this game and nothing else, you know. And there's a lot of other people that stream this game, a lot of other people that make videos on this game, and that's all they play. They only play Fishing Planet. They don't play anything else. Now, not everybody, but that is what some people do. And because of that reason, I feel like they should do a support creator. I'd be interested to see. I would definitely be interested to see how many people would use my code as well. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting to see that. Alright, so we got 2 with the red braid, and then we got those 2 with the green braid. We'll see between the 2 if we get any interest more on one compared to the other one. I think that's the lowest I've ever had this rod as well. Durability at 63%. That's definitely the lowest. You sure would? Ah, thank you, Adam. I think it would be good though. Like every now and again, I do mention it to him. Not too much because I don't want to drive him crazy. But it would be really good. Okay, so this is with the green braid. Not sure about this one. It's going to be expensive when I come out of this place to repair everything, that's for sure. By the time I come out of here, I'm probably going to have to repair the net. I'm definitely going to have to repair the rod stand, the jacket, maybe the backpack. Some rods, maybe a couple of reels. I wouldn't recommend buying the best net unless you're always going to have cash it as well. Just because that net can be... Sometimes that net can go up to about 100,000 cash to repair it. Which that is a little bit crazy. So you're always going to need a lot of cash. I should have showed that longer. Yeah, that rod's 63%, the reel's at 67. So I definitely got to repair that rod and reel. This one's at 79, so might not need to repair this one. Let's have a look at the other ones. Look at this one. Okay, that reel's on 73, so might need to repair the reel. What about this one? That one's 74 as well, so I might need to repair 2 reels. Definitely that rod and reel on that one, that's for sure. Seems like we're getting more interest on this now. Maybe the red braid isn't as good as this one. That's why it's always good every now and again to change things around. Imagine if they let you free line a shiner in your life rods. Lure. Trolling is pretty fun as well. I did actually make a separate video of trolling on a boat, and that was really good fun. The only thing is, it's hard to do some trolling in certain. Oh, he's still there. Yeah, it's hard sometimes to do a bit of trolling because you need a lot of straight. You need a lot of straight. Blue crab is a really good place to troll because it's quite long. With the new lake coming out, it's going to be 3 miles long, which that's going to be the longest lake they've ever added on Fishing Planet. So I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of straight, because I would love to do some trolling on a boat, even doing that live as well. That'd be really fun, because not only it's a different type of thing that I'll be doing, but that's how you find some good hot spots sometimes as well. Normally I find the hot spots just by driving around, looking around, but you can also find a few good hot spots every now and again by trolling on your boat, messing around. I would have, like, this lake isn't a bad size. I would have expected it to be a lot bigger though, for the fact that Blue Crab Island is insanely big. Blue Crab Island is insanely big. I would have thought that this one would have been. Okay, so the red braid in this place does work, but it seems like the green braid works better, because the last fish we had on was on the green braid, and again now we got another one on and it's on the green braid again. So I think I'm gonna take the red braid off those other 2 rods. Now obviously in certain lakes certain line works better. Feel like that this line works better in this place by the looks of it. The green braid. I don't think this one's very big. Gonna have a quick look in a minute, see if there's any more information on that update. Check it out. I have to keep on checking it because I never know when they're gonna do it. They never ever give a specific date. I wish they nailed it down a little bit more. Even if they said the update comes between the 20th to the 25th, at least I'd know it'd be within them 5 days, rather than just saying there's an update. There we go. £65. That's not too bad. You know what? I might jump to the next day, and then we change the line, and we'll put on that green braid. That definitely seems to work best in here. We were getting a lot more hits quicker using the green braid. Red is for carp fishing. I think the reason why I had this red braid on was for when I was fishing in, what was it called? I've forgotten the name of it now. In White Moose Lake, yeah. That was it. It was, no, in Michigan actually it was. Yeah. Oh, I picked that up too early. It's probably going to be gone. Oh well, it's not, it's still there. That is definitely the lowest durability I've ever had on a heavy chase at 63%. Now let's change that one. There we go. I'm going to need to probably change that leader as well. Let's put some brand new line on there then, as I'm going to be doing the leader as well. There we go. You use red all the time. It does work for every lake. Red definitely does work for every lake. That's why I use red quite a bit myself, because the red braid reminds me of it reminds me of the #6 hook. The #6 hook is an optimal hook that works pretty much everywhere, and the red braid does the same. It works pretty much everywhere. But I think that this green braid is going to catch us a little bit quicker. That's normally what I use in the other hot spots for the arapaima. That is normally what I use. So if we put that on here, and we'll see from 5 o'clock how well it does. That's the best thing to do. It's going to be expensive to repair all this gear. Well, that was quick. 5:01. We got a hit. So within 1 minute, we got a fish on. That's the way we like it to be. That's the way it should be. My music stopped. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think they like this braid better. I think they do. It looks like it anyway. Only time will tell. We'll know by 6. By 6 AM we'll know the difference. The other one's gonna go. Wow. Trying to speed reel. Well, that one stopped. £49. £49, we got 2,000 cash for that. Not very much, is it? Definitely not much. That's quick though. We had 3 rods going already. That one's got to be unique. Oh wow, not quite. Look at that. That's £14, and we got more cash for that one. I'm interested to see by 6 how much we have. I'm glad that I found this spot though. It's nice to, as I mentioned, to fish somewhere else rather than always the other 2 main spots. Well, the main spot that we normally fish would be up here. Oh, this is the main spot. This is the very first spot that I found for arapaima was there, and everybody else kind of found that spot as well at the same time. But I was the very first person, this one here, I was the very first person to ever put a video out on Fishing Planet of that spot. That made my day. One of these is snagged up. It's probably going to be this one, I think. Yeah. Let's reposition this one. Let's see how much cash we've got. Oh, nearly 1-3 by the time we've done this day. It's I don't know if you guys do it, but I do it a lot. I end up making some good money, and then I end up buying things, or I end up making videos, and it then makes my cash flow go right down. I always do it every single time. There you go, we got a lot of interest over there. Wow, we're definitely getting bites really quick. I'm trying to be fast, like how I would at the other spot. I want to see how much I can get in the net. It's not showing up the side thing there again because I went into the home storage. Let me just quickly do that. There we go. Does also depend. Like I could catch a ton of fish here really fast, but it does by 6 AM it does also depend on the size of the fish that I'm catching. That does make a big difference. I could catch two at 200 pound really quick, and then that could make it go over 500 pound, or we could just keep catching ones anything from 100 pound and under. So every time, every day could be different. Let me just keep an eye on the net there. And that rod stand's getting a little bit low on durability. I think I'm gonna have to repair that. Let's cast out this way. See if we can get ourselves some butterfly peacock. Emma kid, do you remember me? I do remember you. You left a message on one of our, it was either a stream or a video that I made. You left a video saying, when am I playing Fishing Planet? So yeah, I remember you. I think that was yesterday that you sent that, wasn't it? There you go. I said we can catch some unique silver here. For £11 fish, nearly 3,000 cash. That's pretty decent, I've got to be honest. That is decent. Could catch those all day long like that. This rod makes me so nervous when I see it in yellow. It literally catches my eye. It makes my eyes draw to that. Piranha. You can get the durability down. Like, I wouldn't let the durability go any lower than probably about 20%. You could let it go lower, but I wouldn't like to let it go any lower than about 20, just because I don't want to take a chance on it breaking. If it breaks, you can't repair it. You'll have to buy it all over again. So I'd probably prefer it to 20 minimum. And I don't think I've very often got my rods down to 20% durability. I don't think I have. This reel's going to need to be replaced as well. Probably better off staying in here until they get that reel just below 70. Because I know when it gets to 70%, anything below 70%, that's when you then need to repair your gear. So I'm going to need to, yeah, I might as well just stay in here until that gets to just below 70 and then back out and repair everything. Got to be careful of the I don't know what would happen if my rod bag broke. Like, I probably wouldn't be able to use the rods, would I? I'd have no idea what would happen. That's never happened. I don't want to experience it either. I don't know what would happen if the rod bag did actually break. I don't know. This one looks like a good one. It started to reel pretty easy at first, but now in this last little bit, it's really got to fight to it. It's gonna fight me on that last little bit like crazy, isn't it? It's always that last little bit. Come on. Trying to speed reel. I can't get it. I'm going to walk back, see if I can try bring it closer. I'm trying to be quick. I don't want to miss that next one. No, it's not going to happen. Oh, I hate it when the fish is this stubborn. It reminds me of myself. Come on. There we go. We got it. £158. I was expecting more. I really was. How's it going, Mike? Oh, wow. That's so annoying when it does that. Don't think I've ever seen you before, man. So if it's your first time, welcome to the stream. Yeah. Well, that is a thing when it does that. Ken Chief. Do I want to play Fortnite? Last time I played Fortnite was over a year ago, man. Long time ago. It's been a while. It's been a short minute. Every time I played Fortnite, if I'm honest, I felt like I felt like that many people didn't really watch the streams. People weren't really that interested. I get a lot more people watching me playing Fishing Planet. I get a lot more people interested in the videos that I make for Fishing Planet. When I played Fortnite, I don't know why, people just weren't really interested in me doing it. Probably because, if I'm honest, probably because I wasn't very good at it. My shooting was okay. I'm pretty good at shooting, but my building was absolutely terrible. Do you remember me, to be honest? No, I don't. I'm sorry, man. But no, I don't think I do. How long have I been playing Fishing Planet? Nearly 5 years. Like 4 years and something. Close to 5 years. I've had 4 accounts. I've started 4 times over. I've maxed out 3 times on 3 different accounts. I play on PC and I play on PS4 as well. Do you remember me, Bubbles? I don't remember you, man. I'm sorry. It's because you changed your name, man. I can't show that because that's not a very good comment what you put. But it's hard for me to remember everybody. I told you, if you're not here every single time I do a stream, then I can't remember. There's so many different people that I keep having coming into the stream all the time. If you say it's Kenji, then I will remember straight away. I always remember you as Kenji. You remember me when you're famous? Everyone always says that. Everyone says that. You've been playing for 2 years and you're level 23. How does that make sense, man? You must not be fishing right. You're level 23 for after 2 years. Do you not play very much or something? Either you don't know the right spots or you don't play very much. I can hit max level in less than 8 months. If I've got premium on, I could probably hit max level in about 6 months. If you've been playing that long, you should be max level. I'm sorry I didn't show the fish very long, but it was a unique. I'm trying to get this one so we don't miss it. Can hit max level in 2 minutes. I finally hit level 40 after playing 5 or 6 months because I had premium. Yeah, premium makes a massive difference, man. Premium really does. You want to level up fast, premium's the way to go. You stop playing for a couple of months, that's probably why. I always recommend, if people want to level up fast, if you don't want to buy premium and you don't want to spend any money on the game, the best tip that I can give you, if you don't want to spend any money at all, is use barbless hooks. Barbless hooks give you 10% extra. Some people know that, but there is still a few out there that actually don't. But if you use barbless hooks, the barbless hooks give you 10% extra XP. What's the new lake? The new lake is going to be awesome, man. The new lake is Brown River. It's going to be the biggest lake fishing planet I've ever added. It's going to be 3 miles long. And there's going to be something special about that place compared to any other place, because there's a boat there, and on that boat there's some materials and tools on that boat, which that's going to do something. And I'm pretty sure that's going to allow us to build a new boat. I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be for. You never knew that. Yeah, some people don't know that, man. Some people don't know. Like, I never really used to use barbless hooks. I only put them on now, just because some people do ask me that occasionally. How comes you're using barbless hooks? What's the difference? And I put them on so that way people do ask me that. Yeah, barbless hooks, 10% extra XP, help you level up faster. At this point, I only rank up. What should I use for tarpon? You could use shiners, or you could use large minnows. Or if not, you could also, if you're doing spinning, use the blue popper, the blue major popper #7/0 hook. That works amazing. But yeah, tarpon like shiners. I do love those large minnows as well, though. That's for sure. It's surprising when I tell people that barbless hooks give you more XP. It's so surprising how many people actually don't know that. It really is. It really is surprising how many people don't know. You don't use spinning, you use bait caster. Yeah, then put on a #6/0. And then put on large minnows. That'll work really good for tarpon. I actually did make a video on how to catch tarpon fast, because a lot of people had problems with that as well. That's a piranha. So 605, we got 325 there. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. We probably could have had a little bit more, but it all does depend on the size of the fish that we're catching. Some days it can be more, some days it can be less. There you go, that one's the one that was snagged. I mean, might as well just check this one as well now. Yeah, good job we did. This rod I'm using right now, this one, the Rivertex, I probably wouldn't recommend using it in this place. There's some really big fish. If you hook up onto a big fish with this rod, it probably will end up breaking. But I'm just using it just for fun. It doesn't matter if it does break. I've got enough cash to repair stuff, or even to rebite again. White Feather, I don't think I've ever seen you before, man. If I have, apologies. But if you're new, welcome to the stream. I'm fishing in Maku Lake. I've shown different hot spots in this place before, but I managed to find this spot today. It's pretty close to the other spot, so here's a pretty good spot just in front there. And I found this spot just here. This spot all around here seems to be a pretty good place. Kind of crazy, because how much I used to fish where my dad's fishing right now. The amount of times I used to fish over that way, and it is pretty good, especially if you're spinning out that way as well. It works pretty good. And yet round here, it's so close, and yet I never knew that that was a good spot. Trying to speed reel this one now. Just us to get a fish on when that one goes. I don't think it's a very big fish on the other rod though. Probably a piranha. That was a piranha anyway. Let's see. Let's check this one out. I think it is piranha. No, it's not. But there you go. I wanted to show you that we can catch unique of that here as well. And there it is. I think the only thing I can't really catch here is probably the butterfly peacock as unique. We have caught it as unique, but more to the right over that way. And that's just because it probably would work, but over here I can't cast that far, so... Yeah, boats can run out of durability, yeah, of course they can. You have to be careful of that. Is it the only thing that is a pain? I'd love for them to add on the top left there. It shows my net, but it doesn't show the durability of the net. I wish that they showed the durability next to it, so I knew, because every now and again I have to keep going into the main menu and keep looking. But then I guess you got to go into the main menu and look at your rod bag and rod stand durability, that kind of stuff as well. Anyway, so. But it would be nice to see it up there. There's another prey of fish. Grinding for walleye so you can go to bigger... I would probably, at your level, man, I'd probably say go to Florida. Go to Florida Everglades and get some largemouth bass. Largemouth bass and butterfly peacock bass. That'd probably be your best bet, if I'm honest. But you can fish wherever you like. It's just my opinion. I feel like that at Florida you'll probably catch at a faster pace compared to where you're fishing for walleye. See if we get some more interest on this spin run. See what happens. I'm guessing there is, because they did say that there was going to be some. They did say there was going to be some fish in there that are from here, from Maku Lake. So I'm guessing there would be. That's just a pure guess, though. They haven't said there is, but they did say they're going to be adding some fish from this place. So I think is what they would probably do is add the arapaima there as the biggest fish, but yeah, as unique. That's what I'm guessing anyway. What level am I? I'm max level, man. I'm max level. And to get the net, you just got to level up. And once you get to a higher level, this net will become available for you. Being max level allows you to buy better gear, better rods, better line, reel, that kind of thing. Oh, where am I fishing in Maku Lake? I'll show you on the map in a minute. I'm trying to speed reel this one. 49 pound. I picked this one up and it's going to be gone, isn't it? Is it? Isn't it? No, it's still there. I don't know if this spot is better than the other spots or whether it's the same. I feel like it is better. We do get a lot of interest here. It's probably, I'd probably say it's about the same, maybe. It's good that I can mess around with the spinning rod here as well. I like messing around with the spinning rod. I like to keep my hands busy rather than sitting there waiting for one of the rods to go off. 60 pound. £60, we got just under 3,000 cash. That's insane. Not insane in a good way. Alright, so if you come here where the boat is, spawn off from the boat, and then go left. And then if you go left, follow it round, keep coming along this way, and you'll see over there, there's a little hut there. It looks like my dad's trying over at that spot. Yeah, where that is. Then you come along here, and you'll see here, this little platform. And then I'm just fishing over here to the left. I'll show you on the tablet real quick. I'd like to catch a 215 pound arapaima. I've caught a 219 pound and a half. I made a video of that. That was pretty good fun, that. They are good. They are a good fight. With the new bottom rods they're going to be bringing, I'm hoping that the new bottom rod's going to allow me to bring in the arapaima faster. That's what I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure they will. Do the bass and Everglades go for normal bass jigs, or do I have to use top water? They do go for normal bass jigs. I'd probably say top water works better though, but they both work just as good. Yeah, they both probably work just as good. In that place, you can catch bass. Like, it's so easy to catch bass. You could throw in an old boot and you'd probably catch on that. There you go. My dad just had a unique flat whiskered catfish. Very nice. Yeah, the popper works pretty good for bass. Also, using small minnows as well. If you're using bait, small minnows and shiners work pretty good. I'm not getting really... Oh, I missed it. I was going to say, I'm not really getting too much chance to use this spin rod, because then bait rods keep going off. And just as I went to turn and I got some interest on this, that happens. Oh wow, this must be a really small fish. What's my casting setup? How's it going, John T? I don't think I've ever seen you before, man. So if you're new, welcome to the stream. I'll show you what I'm using in a sec. I probably wouldn't recommend using that spinning rod in this place. I'll show you what spinning rod to use in here. But I would probably, I probably wouldn't recommend that rod. That rod's probably for lower levels. I'm just using it for fun. I don't mind if it breaks. So I'll show you my setup. You can always pause the stream at any point if you want to copy. That rod and reel, I use that because I can max it out and it works perfect. It doesn't put any damage on the reel or rod. That's the rod and reel I use. It for a spinning rod. If you want to use a spinning rod in this place, you can use this spinning rod. It doesn't matter if it's this rod, which is this one I think is the DLC. It doesn't matter if it's a DLC or the one that you buy in-game money. They both work the same way. And then that's the reel that I'm using and the line. I put 76-pound line on there. If you don't put 76-pound line on that spin rod and you max it out, you will end up putting damage on your rod or reel. So that's very important to make sure you use that line. Wow, I wonder why that casted strange. I was meant to use the bait rod. Biggest fish you've ever caught is 13.5-pound channel catfish from mud water. It takes time, man. It takes time. If I'm honest, the game is not the most fun. It's not the most funnest in the very beginning. It is very, very slow grind. You don't catch very big fish, and yeah, it's just not that fun in the beginning. But as you progress through and you're able to go to newer lakes and you're able to buy stronger gear, it becomes awesome. It becomes really good. You just gotta keep leveling up, keep working at it, and then that's when the game becomes more interesting, and you're able to earn more money in one day, be able to get more XP in one day. Obviously, fishing better lakes is a really good thing. It definitely does make it more fun when you're able to fish a higher lake. I've been using the rod and reel that you get with the bass boat pack. Is that good? The bass boat pack for Blue Crab Island? Not really, man. I don't like it. That's just my opinion, though. Some people might like it, but I actually sold it for bait coins. Yeah, I weren't a big fan on that rod. Didn't really like it at all. But it, you know, everybody's different. Some people might like it. Me, I didn't. Like, if you don't have much cash, or you're not a high enough level to buy a good spinning rod, then yeah, it's a good rod. But if you're a high enough level to get a better rod, then no, that rod sucks. The biggest tarpon I caught, on PS4, I think 154 pound. On PC, let's see. Oh, I can't see here. Where do I see there? 152 pound. 152 pound tarpon on PC. I think 154 on PS4. I think. Been wanting to change your setup and sell. Just not sure what to replace it with. I'm level 56 with 500k. Well, I'd probably say either the Ferris rod, or if not the same spinning rod as what I just showed you. But the Ferris rod is a really good spin rod as well. That can hold some monster fish as well. You're back. Welcome back, Adam. I don't know if I'd be able to, I could have a look in the shop and see if I'm able to show you here, but I probably won't be able to show you here until I go back to the main menu. And I don't have that other rod, the other spin rod that I'm saying. I don't have that one on me. Oh, I had some interest there at the last minute, but I real too quick. I'll have a quick look in the shop, see if I'm able to see if it's there. I don't think it is, but I'll have a look. I always make videos of best spin rods, best bait rods, best carp rods as well, so you could always check some of those videos out. They could always help you. But let me have a quick look in the shop. I don't think it's going to be in the shop, unless I go back to the main menu, which I'm not doing just yet, but let me see. Nah. But any of those three, if you're level 56, so you could buy that one there, that rod there will do you perfect. That will be a good rod. It's expensive, 67,500 cash. It's not cheap, but that is definitely a better rod than what you've got right now. That's definitely a better rod, hands down. That's the better rod. Alright, so we got 478 in the net. That's not too bad. It's pretty good. Day 9. Yeah, that's a good rod. Is it the best? Is it the most expensive one of that kind though? Because that rod can hold some big monsters. I haven't actually caught arapaima with that rod, if I'm honest, but I have caught 154 pound tarpon on it on PS4. So I know it can hold it. I'm very, very sure that could hold arapaima. And I think that I feel like, in my opinion, again, I could be wrong, but in my personal opinion, I feel like that rod is definitely better than the DLC rod. I knew that was going to happen. If you want to get a fish on, mess around with the spinning rod. They probably did nerf that rod though, if I'm honest, because that did used to be the best spinning rod. It did used to be the best spinning rod until the update of Maku come out. And then once Maku come out, there's obviously now a new spin rod, so maybe they probably did nerf it, if I'm honest. They probably nerfed it and made it a little bit not as strong as what it used to be. I'd still say it's probably a better rod though. I don't have that rod on on PS4. I've got that rod. I don't have it on PC, but I do use it when I'm on PS4, and it still does work very well. I'm not sure about this one. This one's kind of strange. I'm not sure of the size of this one. It feels like it reels in easy, and then all of a sudden it feels like it's a tank. You're gonna head out. Alright, Everkid, thanks for dropping by, man. This could be a good one. It could be. I'm gonna guess that it's about 160, 170 pound. And it's probably gonna be 20 pound. Let's see. You just had a unique silver croaker, nice. Oh, 123. Not bad. So we got 603 pound in the net. We're at 717. That's not too bad. Let's have a look at our cash flow. 44,000. That's not bad. Getting closer to the one. I did that on purpose, so I didn't cast it out properly, so that way I can quickly get this one. Normally I would say nobody saw that, but I did do that on purpose. Alright, Shiners. Don't forget, if you guys are enjoying Fishing Planet, drop a like on the stream. It lets us know that you're enjoying what we're still doing. Even though we are still fishing Maku, at least it's a different spot. It's not the same spot. I'm happy to fish other lakes, but you guys always ask me to... You always ask me to come and fish here. When those new lakes come out, obviously that's when I do spend that little bit more time in the newer lakes, because it's all about the content. I gotta try and show them hot spots and all of that new gear as fast as I can. There we go. Put your spin rod out and you'll get a fish on every time. Every single time. Looks like my dog's enjoying herself today. She's laying on a thick blanket, just spread it out. Laying right in front of the fan. Head back. Spent over 100 on this game and still have $10. Well, you know, I wouldn't like to think how much money I've spent on this game. I wouldn't like... Oh, I missed that. I wouldn't like to know. It would be... It'd be a lot of money. Because obviously I play on PS4 and PC, so I don't even know how much I've spent. 6 stream, bro. Been subbed and since 1K. You haven't been subbed since 1K, man. You haven't. I know you haven't. I've never seen your name before. You're telling me lies. But if you have, if you have, welcome, man. And thanks for the support, for the long support. If you have. I don't actually even know who the first 1,000. I have no idea who they were. Hey, I'm new, by the way. I subscribed. Thanks, Ace. Welcome to the stream, man. Do the gar at Falcon Lake. Give you money, good XP. It's okay. When I'm in Falcon Lake, I'd probably rather go for trout though, just because they give that extra little bit more of a fight. A lot of this game does come down to, you know, personal preference, what you prefer to do, what you like the most. I can buy premium. I have 30 days of premium. Again, I'm not sponsored by Fishing Planet, but if you want to just level up fast and you just want cash, if you're not going out and you're staying at home and you're not doing anything and you want to put a lot of hours into this game and you just want to level up and you want to be, you know, you want to be better, and then yeah, I'd recommend getting premium. I've been sub since then. I used to watch your Fishing Planet hotspots and other Fishing Planet videos while playing, but didn't comment. Yeah, as I said, man, if you did, thank you for the long time support, man. I was only messing with you. But if you have been subscribed since then, thanks for the support. I forgot they had trout at Falcon Lake. Yeah, trout is good to catch there. Catching them brown trout. They're pretty good size as well, actually. They're actually a pretty good size. So because they're a good sized fish, they give good money. The XP is not amazing, but then if you're running premium is always going to give you more. Yeah, that was not a bad day, but 609 pound in the net. I feel like it's slowed down, and we like to keep the pace going fast. This is where I spend my real money in real life, as well as buying premium. This is what I spend my real money on. I like buying bait coins. Well, I don't like buying bait coins, but I buy bait coins to keep the streams entertaining, so we can keep catching fast. Because if I don't, we get downtime, and then people get bored of that, and they don't like it. So let's jump to the next day. 46,000. We got a cloudy day. We don't fish those days either, just because they're slow. I don't mind fishing them if I'm not live, but if I'm live streaming, it's too much of a slow pace. Now, I know I'm losing in-game money, and I'm using a lot of bait coins, as you can see. So that I do it for you guys. I do it to make it fun. I found you because of the Weeping Willow exploration. Thanks for the help. Well, that's good, man. However you guys find me, and you being here in the stream now obviously shows that you're showing support, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I stumbled across your channel trying to find a hotspot in the game, and your vid was the most in-depth and helpful. Thank you very much, man. You guys are being too nice. I do try and make, like, the main reason why I always try and string this a lot is not just to show, it's not always to show new updates. Like, obviously I always show new updates and I always show hotspots and try and show every mission and every lake, but it's not just because of that. It is also, you know, this game is really fun. But if you don't know how to play it, or you don't know what you're doing, then this game can be, it can be very frustrating and very, very slow pace and not fun at all. I just subscribed. Thanks, man. Welcome to Team Bubbles. Sorry, but I'm going. Alright, no worries, Ace. Thanks for dropping by, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's such a chill game as well. Every now and again I do play other games, and sometimes I show other new games that come out. I do that, but it's really nice to play a game that's so chilled. And I'm actually so surprised how many people like this game. I really am. If I knew that people like this game so much, I probably would have streamed it a long time before what I actually did, as well as making videos. I would have probably made a lot more back then, but Have to go for dinner, but I'll be sure to come back to the next stream if it's still on. Alright, man. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your dinner. Hopefully it's something nice. Oh, I missed that. I have a lot of stuff to do right now, but left a like and I will be in the next stream. Okay, Ever Kid. Thank you, man. Okay, we got another fish on. I like it when I get a little bit of downtime. I really do like messing around with the spin rod. Really do like that. There you go, silver. Not very big, but still cash. Cash is what we need. What country you in? I'm in the UK, man. I'm from the UK. I'm in a place called Brighton and Hove, which is about an hour-ish away from London. You might not know Brighton and Hove, but it's about an hour away from London. What, the new bottom rods? The new bottom rods are going to be good. I'll show you that in a moment. I'll show some of you guys. I did actually make a stream on showing the new update coming soon, but I will bring it up in a minute just to see, because I'm interested to see if they've added any more information on there. I don't think they have, but I'll bring it up on screen in a moment and we'll have a quick look just in case. Yeah, I am from the UK, yeah. United Kingdom. When I was younger, I gotta be honest, I didn't really like where I lived. Didn't really like the UK, but as I've got older, I quite like it. I don't think I couldn't see myself living anywhere else. But you never know. You never know what the road can take you to. But I have a lot of family, so, and a lot of the family obviously is in the UK, so I don't think I couldn't see myself moving to another place, but you never know. We never know what the future can bring. £103 Arapaima. Let's have a look, see if there is any more information on the update. Give me a second. I'll show some of the bait rods and stuff as well, just in case anybody has missed anything. Okay, no information as of yet there, but let's go to here, we'll have a look. We did have a look at this before, but just to show some of you guys that haven't seen it. What rods are they going to be? Okay, so this is some of the pictures. They haven't actually shown a little clip yet. As I said, when they do bring out a clip of this, I will upload it as fast as I can with like a... Let me turn that music down. I'll make a video of me basically doing like a run through of where I think would be good places to fish and showing the lake basically when the video does drop, but it hasn't dropped yet. But these are pictures of it, and it does look really good. And remember, this is going to be like a 3-mile lake, so the biggest lake they have ever brought. And they said they're going to also add something about a wooden kayak, and there is a boat. Let me just scroll to the boat real quick. So this is the boat. On this boat it says you're going to be finding materials. Explore the location to find the ship. Who knows what kind of surprise awaits there. And it says materials and tools will be here. So I'm guessing it's going to be, again, it's pure guess. I'm guessing it's going to be to build, either to build that boat itself, which that would be absolutely awesome if you could build that one. Just caught a trophy walleye. Very nice. It would be awesome if we could have that boat. I very much doubt it though. I think it's going to be a wooden kayak, because there is mention of a wooden kayak. But if we could have that boat, that would be great. So yeah, lots of different pictures of the lake. That one, there's another picture. There's another picture. There's another one. But they still have not yet dropped a video. So these are the rods. I'll show them in a second. There's another. That picture probably looks the best out of all of them. I really like that one. That one and this one, actually. It's going to be level 64. But there will be a DLC, though. There will be a DLC that you can buy that will allow you to get in there straight away. Which I always buy the DLCs for the new lake. So that way I spend my real cash, so that way you guys don't have to. Oh look, we got a driver update. Yeah, I spend my real cash so you guys don't have to, and then I give my opinion if I think that DLC is worth it or not. I just try and be honest with it. I don't say yes whether, if you know, it could be a bad DLC or, well, I wouldn't say bad DLC now. Well, there is a couple of bad DLCs, but some DLCs are just not worth the money. The Maku Lake was definitely not worth it. Definitely not. But with the bottom rods, 2 new bottom rods they're going to be adding. So Match Guru and Bottom Masterpiece. I'm not sure if that one's going to be a spin rod. It looks like that could be a spin rod. But we definitely got at least, minimum, we definitely got at least a bottom rod. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see what's on that boat. When I get into that place, that's going to be the first thing I do is find that boat. And then I'm going to find out what's... Obviously, it says tools and materials, but I want to go to that boat and get it. As soon as the update's available, that's the first thing I'm going to do. We're going to set up a stream. We're going to start streaming, and I'm going to go straight to that place and see what's on that boat and see what we can do with the stuff that we get from it. Do you play PlayStation Fishing Planet? And if you do you play it on stream sometimes or no? Yeah, of course I do, man. I would like to play Xbox as well, because there is quite a lot of people that play on Xbox, but I don't want to run 3 accounts. It's going to be so hard work. Keep thinking about it, but yeah. I'll either tomorrow there'll be a stream on PS4, or if not Thursday. I'm not sure which day I'm going to play PS4. But I play on Steam and I play on PS4, just so that way it gives subscribers a chance to come and play with us as well. I like fishing with other people. It's nice to see what they catch, and it's good as well when they catch a fish, a really big fish that they've never caught before, to see their reaction. Well, I don't actually see their reaction, but they normally write their reaction in chat. And it's really good. It is good fun. The only rule that I have for anybody that I add is when I'm streaming, just try not to stand in front of me too much, because otherwise I can't then show what I'm doing. If people are standing in front of me all the time and I'm streaming, people can't see what I'm doing. That's the only rule that I have. Oh yeah, actually no, there's another rule as well. No bad language. No bad language. Keep it family friendly. Other than that, that's the only rules that I put in place. Catch loads of fish, have some fun. Don't think I am max level on PS4. I think I'm either level 58 or 59 and rank 18, I think, or 19, something like that. I've been putting a lot of time recently, over the last 2 weeks-ish. I have played PS4, I think, only twice over the last 2 weeks. I've only played it twice. That I would normally play it kind of equal. Like I play a certain amount of days PS4, a certain amount of days of PC to break it up between the two. But when them updates come out, I do have to put a little bit more time into the PC. That's something that I have to do. I have to put more time into the PC, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to show that new content. This is a small one. Okay, maybe not. Wow. That was strange. There was like nothing there, and then all of a sudden... Wow. I wouldn't have thought that would have happened. This one's got a good fight. Reel's at 72. So I still need the durability on this reel to go down a bit more before I'm able to repair it. Shame it just don't let you repair it at any stage. Has to be below 70% or 70%. 70% or low, or below that. probably not going to be able to speed reel this now, am I? I do like catching tarpon, man. Don't know why, but just something about tarpon that I love to catch. I do keep fishing quite a bit of maku recently, and that is just because people keep on asking. Anytime I fish a lower lake for subscribers to join us, everybody then ends up telling me to when am I going to fish maku? When am I going to fish maku? Sorry, I'm chatty. That's alright, man. I'm really chatty myself, so that's not a bad thing. Well, I guess it could be for someone who doesn't like to chat. I don't. Sometimes, if I'm not talking to chat, sometimes I would just sit here and just talk to myself in a way. I literally do. I don't stop talking. So you chatting is fine, man. It's completely fine. It's cool. It's good. If I didn't want to chat, then I would turn my chat off. I don't actually have to stream with chat if I don't want to. If I don't want to, I can just turn the chat off and just stream and just, that's it, play my game. But I like to chat. I like to, anybody who watches me a lot know that I don't shut up. I don't stop talking. That's why most of the times I end up with a sore throat, because I just don't stop talking. My kid's like that as well. Me and my kid, when we're in the same room together, I don't know who talks more, me or her. Not all my kids are like that, but one of them, she really is the same as me like that. She does not stop talking. I do have my moments where I kind of, you know, obviously when I'm just by myself and I'm just chilling, I don't obviously talk then. But when I'm streaming, oh, this is a good one. Yeah, when I'm streaming, or if I'm around my kid, I probably give the other kids a headache of how much I keep talking. Will you talk to people when you stream if you were in game? Well, through chat I do, yeah. I don't really through mic so much. Like if I'm in a random room and somebody started chatting, obviously I can't really respond. I can't really type back to chat in a live stream. If I'm live streaming and then somebody puts some chat on the game, I can't really respond in that sort of way, because I'm trying to read chat from the stream, plus I'm trying to play the game as well. So it's a bit hard for me to type in the game as well as fish and talk to my stream. But if I'm not streaming, and then yeah, I always, if somebody sends a message or anything whilst I'm in random rooms, then yeah, definitely. That's how quite a few subscribers have turned up and found out about the channel as well. I fish random rooms, and me fishing in a random room, somebody I come across and say, oh, I've seen you before, or if not, someone actually asked me, oh, what does YT mean? It's in your name. Me having YT in my name, sometimes that's a good thing because it helps promote, but sometimes it's not a good thing because people can be a little bit silly, and yeah, so I still don't know if putting YT is a good thing. I don't know about that. But for some people who do know about it, they do ask me. They say, "Oh, so you stream, or do you just upload videos?" Like I'll always talk to them. It is kind of hard to talk to my chat on stream and obviously chat in game. But if I'm not streaming and then people chat, I'll always respond. Or if I'm busy and people keep on talking to me, then I will say, you know, I'm trying to make a video, man. So if I don't respond straight away, you know that I'm not being rude, but I'm trying to make a video. The best place I like, there's a few places, but the main place would be Blue Crab, just because of the sheer size of it. It's such a big lake, which equals a lot of hot spots, a lot of different fish. There we go, I got it second time. It didn't get away. Yeah, I really like Blue Crab. Blue Crab is an awesome place. It's a very fast pace of catching. It's a very big place. There's lots of different fish to catch. I do like this. I would say Maku is probably the best looking lake. Like out of every lake that I fish, this is probably the best looking. And it is a pretty fast pace of catching fish, but I don't know. There's just something about that Blue Crab Island that I like. And again, I think the main thing is just because there's so many different spots. You know, in here, when I'm streaming in Maku Lake, I do a stream. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm making the same content, and I don't like to make the same content. I like to do all different things, and yeah, Blue Crab, there's just so many different places I can fish. There's like the amount of hotspots in there is absolutely unreal. What I know of, there's at least a minimum of about 10 different hotspots, and that's just because the lake is so big. So when the new lake comes out, there is definitely 100%. There's going to be so many hotspots. It's going to take me a while to show every single one of them. There's going to be other people that find hotspots before me, but there's also going to be hotspots that I find before other people. So, but there is going to be a lot of hotspots. It being the biggest lake on the game, it's going to be really big. So Blue Crab tomorrow on PS4, possibly, yeah. I definitely need to buy 1 day premium for the PS4 as well. Do you have any certain days that you fish on? It's just random, man. To be honest, it's just random. Like I play PC, and then people keep saying, when am I going to play PS4? When am I going to play PS4? Then that sort of makes me go and play PS4. And then I play PS4, and then people say to me, when am I going to play PC? And then I end up going to play PC. So it's just really what people keep on asking. I try and give you guys what you want, sort of thing, if that makes sense. You know, whatever. If people keep on asking PC, I play PC. The other way around as well. I try and keep everybody happy. People always say to me, come and play PS4. Then I go play PS4, then nobody's playing. Nobody joins. And then and then it could be the opposite way. People say, oh, come play PC, and then I'll go play PC, and then nobody joins. I think like the only one main person that I play PC with is probably my dad. I play a lot of PC with my dad, whether it's live streaming or not. Sometimes I do it as a live stream, sometimes not. Yeah, I play every lake, man. I try fish all different places, so that way some subscribers get a chance to play with us, because obviously there is some people that ain't max level, and there is some people that ain't able to get into those newer lakes. So every now and again I drop back to the lower lakes and fish those other lakes. It's good for me to do that because it means subscribers can play with us, but at the same time it goes to show that, you know, I know hot spots in the newer lakes, but I also do know hot spots in those small lakes as well. But when I say small lakes, I mean like lower level lakes. I like to try and mix it up and show different lakes instead of always fishing the same place. That's what I mean. Every time I go fish another lake, and loads of people keep leaving comments saying, come and fish Maku, we want to see you Maku. And I get it, you know, I understand it. It's a new lake and they want to see me pulling that massive monster fish, so I understand it. Personally myself, I'd probably rather spend more time in Blue Crab than here, but I'm doing what people ask. Same goes as that. I'm pretty sure that my dad prefers Blue Crab than this place. I'm pretty sure he does. He definitely loves the carp fishing at Weeping Willow, that's for sure. I know he loves that. He loves it so much that he brought all carp rods just for that place. He brought 4 carp rods. I think he actually brought a 5th one as well. But I know he's got at least 4 carp rods. That's how much he likes He likes Weeping Willow. But anytime I do streams, I try not to fish the same lake every day. Every time I do a stream, one day it could be Maku Lake, another day it could be White Moose Lake, it could be St. Cruz, literally anywhere. I try to do it different every day. And then as well as obviously fishing different lakes, I try and fish PS4 and then Steam as well. Just so it gives everybody an even chance to play with us. No, you can add me, man. I add everyone. And the only thing I say is just if you ever play with me, and I'm doing a stream, just don't ever write any, don't try not to be negative, and don't ever put any bad language. No bad language, because I try and keep everything. I try my best to keep everything family friendly. That's the only rules. Try and keep it family friendly, and if I'm ever streaming, try not to stand in front of me too much. But you can definitely add me though on PlayStation. It's YT Bubbles Way. I can't accept the request right now because obviously I don't have the PlayStation on, but if you send me a friend's request when I turn the PlayStation on tomorrow and we fish tomorrow on PlayStation, I'll accept the friend's request then. You do? So there you go. So he's got 5 carp rods. That's how much he loves carp fishing. He's a carp fisherman in real life, so that's why he's so dedicated to it on this game. I really hope that they do though. At some point, they do add some deep sea ocean. I think they will. I don't know when. I have no idea when, but I got a feeling they will. I feel like a lot of people. Nobody saw that. I feel like a lot of people ask that. A lot of people will keep on asking for them to put, deep sea ocean fishing. Yeah, I feel like that a lot of people want that. There we go. Hooked it first time. Don't worry, I don't cuss. Oh, then we're perfect, man. That's good. In real life, I do say some bad words, definitely, but anytime I'm streaming, I don't, and I've managed to control it very, very well. I'm actually quite surprised how well I've done. In real life, my language has actually improved because I used to use quite a lot of bad words. I still do, but I did used to use a lot. And me streaming, my kids could watch the streams. Not just my kids, but there's obviously other younger kids that could. Let me turn that down because it's so loud in my ear. That's a bit better. Yeah, my kids could watch the streams. I don't want, my kids know that I use bad language sometimes, especially if I'm a little bit upset or annoyed. And I'm pretty sure many other people do as well, but I like to try and keep it friendly for my kids, and as well as that, there's a lot of young generations that play this game, because probably more younger generation than older people, I would have thought. But yeah, it's one of those games where you're not running around shooting, you're not driving, there's no bad language. It's it's a completely family friendly game, 110%. It's so, you couldn't get more family friendly than this game. You really couldn't. This is definitely the YT Bubbles way. Yeah, that's it. Send me a request, and then when I turn the PlayStation on tomorrow, I'll accept it. This one's fighting like an absolute beast. But not just that, like obviously I do watch other streamers as well. Not very often, because I don't always get the time to, because obviously if I'm not streaming myself, I'm then editing videos. If I'm not editing videos, I'm making videos. If I'm not making videos, then I'm outside trying to blog and stuff. So I'm always making content for the channel every day. I try and keep the channel as busy as I can. And yeah, when I watch other people stream sometimes, as I said, it's not very often, but when I do, I didn't used to mind watching anybody, but now I'm kind of picky when I watch people, because I watch people stream and they use so many bad words and they rage like crazy. Like sometimes I do rage and sometimes I do get annoyed. Yes, I do, but there's just I feel like there's no need to, like, you just don't need to use bad language all the time. There's just no need for that. And when I sit there and I could watch somebody who I've never streamed before, somebody who I've never seen stream before, and I don't care whether they've got 1 subscriber or whether they've got 1 million or 10 million. It makes no difference. It's only numbers. It means nothing. But if they start using bad language, I don't mind the odd word. It's not too bad. But if they start raging like crazy and they start using a lot of bad language, I would definitely come off that. And then I won't watch it. It just bugs me so much that, like, I know, I rage myself. I get a little bit mad sometimes, and as I said, sometimes people do use the bad words, but they should think, and I feel like they should take in consideration who could be watching that. Some of them don't have kids, so they don't understand that kind of sense. But they should look at it as, a kid could be sitting there, could be watching that, and the language that they're using, that kid could end up copying and taking that language to school, to their friends, to their mum, their dad. That's not good. £215 though, that's pretty good. Nice. Yeah, and that is not just obviously family friendly for my kids, but family friendly for the younger generation. I wouldn't want my kid to sit there and watch somebody who's using bad language all the time. My oldest kid, she's 13, and she watches a lot of different people on YouTube. She doesn't really watch Twitch. She just watches YouTube. And my oldest kid, she's 13, and if she was sitting there, which she was not too long ago, she was sitting there and she was listening to somebody. I'm not going to say any names because I don't like to call people out. That's not a nice thing to do. I'm not about bad negativity. I'm not like that. But anyway, she was using that person she was watching, the person that she was watching, they were using some bad language. And I kind of let it blow over my head at first. I kind of left it, and then they carried on, and they carried on. Then in the end, I took the controller and I turned it over. And she said, I was watching that. I said, you're not watching people like that. And she said, why not? What's the problem? She didn't even pay any attention to it. I said, the problem is, the things they're saying is not very appropriate. And she said, oh, but they're only saying some bad words. I said, yeah, them bad words I don't want you to use. And, she's 13. So technically she probably, if I'm honest, she probably knows more bad words than what I do. She probably does. She probably does. This one's unique. It's definitely going to be unique. Yeah, she probably knows more bad words than me, but I don't promote bad language. Definitely not. That's unique. It's got to be. There we go. Unique prayer. You sent a friend's request. Okay, man. Tomorrow, when I probably won't be turning on the PS4 today, but when I turn it on tomorrow, I will accept. And anybody else who wants to send a friend request, I will accept tomorrow when I turn the PS4 on. That's pretty good. £27 fish, and we got 7,000 cash. That fish is worth catching. Music stopped. There we go. It equals to another unique, which is nice. You know what? I think on PC, on Steam, I think I've only got around about 500 something total unique fish. But on PS4, I think I got nearly 1,500 unique on PS4. So it goes to show how much time I have actually put into PS4 as well. It goes to show, yeah, I've definitely played. I've played an insane amount on console. About one, I think it's either 1,000 or 1.5. It's close to 1,500 uniques that I've caught on PS4, and that's the second account as well. That's the second account that I've had on PS4. Yeah, my day's pretty good, man. Apart from the fact that when I finish this stream, I've got to post out a video, and I got a lot of editing to do. So as much as I want to play more of this, I don't think I'm going to be able to, because I got to work on a lot of videos. I've literally only got one. I'm going to be dropping a video in about 55 minutes time, which would be 6 it'd be 6 p.m. UK time for me. That's the time I'm going to be dropping it. But in about 55 minutes, there's going to be another video that I'm going to be posting out. Probably for you guys, it's probably not too interesting for the people that's already seen the stream, but it's basically just a video of showing this as a hotspot. That's it. So the video today, not too interesting, but I still got to get it out there, just so that way it's just another good fishing spot to show people. I have noticed though, this spot, some days are better than other days. Some days are really quick, some days are definitely a little bit slower. Pull out your spinning rod and say the day's slow. That'll happen every time. I got a sore throat. I don't know if it's because talking too much. Probably is because of that. Either talking too much or because I got the fan in my face. Probably a combination of both, I would have thought. This one could be good. It's really hard to tell sometimes. How's your day going anyway? You having a good day? Another young Arapaima. Might come out of this place in a moment and show you guys how expensive it is to repair all the gear, because I don't normally show that. It's not cheap. Like, you earn some good money. You definitely earn some good money, but then by the time you come out of here to repair everything again, phew, yeah, it's not fun. It's fun earning the money, but it's not so much fun paying to repair everything. I probably put more durability on my stuff as well, just because of the gear that I'm using. I do try and use heavier gear as well. Yeah, you can catch some buffalo in there as well in Lone Star Lake. If you're low on cash, catching some of the buffalo. The buffalo are pretty good. They give you some good cash, and they are slightly bigger than the bass, I think. The buffalo are good. Pickerel, catfish. Next I go to Rocky Lake. Get a lot of trout. Then I'm out the walleye. I feel like a lot of people always say walleye, to grind for walleye. A lot of people say that. I think I did go for a stage myself. Obviously when I was a lower level, I went through a stage myself of catching walleye. I think everybody's grinded walleye. At least I'm pretty sure they have anyway. Alright, once I reel this one in, we're going to go back to the main menu, and I'm going to show you how much it costs. Let's see how much it costs to repair everything. It's not going to be cheap, I know that, because there's quite a bit of stuff I need to repair. We're jumping forward days as well. Let's have a look at our net and stuff. I'm definitely going to have to do the rod bag, my normal bag, the jacket. The net I might not have to. The rod holder I don't think I'm going to have to either, but rod and reels I am going to have to as well. So let's back out. We'll see overall how much we earned in that time of us in this live stream, and at the same time we can see how much it's going to cost to repair everything, because this is something I don't normally show you guys. Normally I don't show how much it costs. It's not cheap. Oh wow, it's gonna freeze up. Okay, so we got 2 reels to repair. How much is it just to repair that? 3,500. Okay, so 2 reels, 1 rod, our backpack, our jacket, and our 7 rod holder. Try going into Florida, man. Florida Everglades. Go for some bass. They're a really good way to grind out really quick. Get some serious XP and cash. Alright, well, that isn't as expensive as what I thought. Yeah, net is definitely the most expensive thing to repair. That's only 34,850. That's definitely a lot cheaper than what I thought it was going to be. When the net has durability, that is insanely expensive. 244,000 for the days that we fish since we've been doing the stream. So how long 3 hours 14 minutes stream, and we earned 244,000 cash, which means if I can earn that, you guys can earn that. 1,336,000 cash. I think we're getting close. We're getting close, and enough money for that update. I think I'm going to end there. We'll be back streaming tomorrow. As you guys keep on asking, we will be doing we're streaming PS4 tomorrow rather than PC. Just so it gives you guys a chance to come join us. We're fishing Blue Crab Island. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, turn notifications on. As soon as there is updates on Fishing Planet, with download, install, push them updates out to you guys as fast as we can, so you can see everything new about that update. Again, no more information on the update just as of yet, but when the update comes, we'll be here. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I'm out.